I was still got over there. God, God, it was so close. And you know what I really enjoyed the most? Let me apologize to start this off. I was the one who said CJ's not ready yet. Would you please wait and let him learn more? Let this stay where it is. They need more time to gel. Somebody give me a slap. Look, I'll do it. Let me give me two. We got ourselves a franchise quarterback. As Trez would say, I don't want no Kirk Cousins. Trez, you and me, we ride in the same car now, baby boy. I don't want no Kirk Cousins. He didn't look all that much better than Beathard. In fact, be truthful, he did a couple of veteran things, like that little roll around and run into the end zone. But CJ can do all of that stuff. And let me tell you something else. I know for a fact that CJ has not been brought fully up to speed on Kyle's playbook. But Kyle, you best believe he will be teaching CJ all he needs to know now. And in a few weeks, God knows. Hey, in fact, I got somebody who wants to make an announcement, an official announcement on that. Let us bring in Razor Swift, the man who's been trying to tell me all season long that it's time for CJ Beathard.
I told y'all. Why draft a quarterback? Why pay Kirk Cousins when we got one right here in the Bay Area?
Make the official announcement. You were telling me a minute ago. What did you see on Bleacher Report?
Kyle Shanahan confirmed C.J. Beathard is a starter for the San Francisco 49ers.
I feel like next week, it's a perfect timings. Razor, the Dallas Cowboys. CJ's going to be throwing and working with the ones all week long. He'll get Marquise.
And this time,
Marquise
he won't be playing from 17. He was playing down 17, and he didn't look that scared.
Marquise Goodwin will be back in the mix next week because they got to develop a little more chemistry with him. As you've seen, Arik Robinson look good with him today. Pierre Garçon looks good with anybody who can throw the ball to him. Starting next week, we will play Dallas. And did you see how the defense got fired up, Razor? The defense started playing their ass off. And the defense is going to get better because Reuben Foster's coming back next week, baby boy.
Fire up that Ferrari. But not just defense got fired up. The special teams. Trent Taylor had that long punt return.
Pretty. I just wish they'd make a mistake and not kick that ball past Victor Bolden. Because if Victor Bolden got the ball today, they wouldn't have been able to catch him either. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers were fired up. They got faith in CJ, man. They're ready to roll. And for all them people I was arguing about CJ, I got about 5 people. I wrote a couple of people's notes already. Oh, man, what are you talking about? Man, the Skins are going to blow the Redskins 49ers off the field. They got no prayer of a chance. How you like us now, non-believers?
Hey, CJ looked good. I mean,
he looked damn good.
We were down 17, and then we were down 2 points to win the game.
And he made it happen so quick.
That's not an easy situation to be in.
No, he was under all kinds of pressure. He's got all kind of a cool. This is a rookie. I was watching Trubisky last week, man, and in that Thursday night game when he played against the Packers. Was that the Packers?
That was the.
Anyway,
yeah, Packers.
I'm watching Trubisky. CJ looked more cooler than he did. Trubisky looked okay, but CJ looked like, y'all don't know. But, you know, history is about to repeat itself. Now, I ain't going to call myself Joe Montana just yet. But in a few years, you're going to be saying things like, you know, history may have repeated itself as CJ picks up momentum, gets more comfortable. George Kittle starts to catch the ball and other things like that. George Kittle could be, he could be our guy, man. He could be that guy that catches that ball and we win.
I want to see CJ Beathard with the 0-0 game next week. Fresh start. We can run the ball. The whole game he had to pass the ball to catch us up. So I want to see him more relaxed. He'll be a lot better next week than this week.
And the run game, did you see when Brady came in the game also? It was interesting. All of a sudden the offensive line started to pop. Brady broke one for like 10 or 11 yards. Carlos came alive. Pretty soon, everybody's making catches. The offensive line seemed to dig down into weak little cells and make a little more happen.
Hey, I try to tell y'all, in preseason he looked good. So, I mean,
it was a misconception and a mistake.
I believe. What was that?
No, it was a misconception on my part because I said he looked good against some 2s and 3s. He looked good against the 1s today, though, didn't he?
He looked good.
Yeah.
Only thing he's improved on is his accuracy.
A little bit.
But his reads and his toughness, his awareness, looks good.
I think, and you know what? His accuracy will come. You know what? He misses high. I think that can be corrected kind of easily. He misses just a little high, but I think he can correct that kind of easily. And that's because the ball's getting away from him, and that's all. That's more to do with release than it is anything else. They'll get it down. The Guru will have that polished out by next week. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. versus that weak Dallas Cowboys secondary and no Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, hey, is Zeke out? Because they're not making up their mind. They keep saying Zeke, they can put it on hold, they're doing this, they're doing that. They got to get something else. You know what? Bring Zeke. Bring his butt. We'll play him too.
we got that Ferrari ready to come out of the garage. That's what we got waiting.
Oh, man. I thought we was alone. I tell you what. Razor, everybody's showing up all of a sudden, man. Razor, man, I'm going to see you tomorrow on Red and Gold Radio, okay?
Let's do it. Monday Night Raw.
Yes, indeed. Ooh, Raw's going to be... Wait till we see Trey. Razor, wait till we see Trey. Trey is still talking about Kirk Cousins.
Real quick. Oh, my God. Kirk Cousins did not look all that. He is inconsistent. He should have... If you're going to get paid $25 million, $28 million a year, you got to blow out the Niners. I mean...
Rookie quarterback was dealing with you the whole way. 49ers defense was all over you. He didn't have no place to... Kirk Cousins was looking downfield all the whole time. Oh, man, I got to hit my check down again.
Exactly.
Razor, see you tomorrow, man.
Peace.
He's trying to tell me, man, let's go to Kenny way up into the great up north. Kenny, come on in here, boy.
What up, Ronbo?
Everything, man. I feel so good about this team right now. We have not been embarrassed but one game this season, the first game. The rest of the season, we have never been embarrassed. And tonight, we put the cap on top of this has been an opening that needed to be covered. Now we know who we are. We are C.J. Beathard's team, and we are moving forward. Let's go.
C.J. Beathard, a.k.a. the Hoyer Destroyer, baby.
C.J. I'm ready for it now, man. Wow.
Hey, there's one thing I want to point out, man, and I think Shanahan's a genius for this. And I love Bowman, but he pulled Bowman out of the defense and got rid of him, and it showed tonight or today. You know what I mean? It showed that we had actual pass protection out there today. And I think it's because of Bowman being gone. I love the guy and I respect his work that he did with us.
I miss him. You know,
Yeah.
I wish Bo would just retire and come back as a coach or something.
That had to have been done, man, and it showed why he did it. It showed today.
Kenny, wait a minute. You said offense. You mean defense?
The defense, yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, we got to move on. And it's like I was telling a guy yesterday who was telling me that why root for the 49ers. I saw this on IG. Why are you going to root for the 49ers, man? They got rid of Bo and they're trading Hyde. They suck. So I had to say to him, just to be realistic about it, I said, you know what? One thing we have to realize, players are going to come and go, and maybe we shouldn't get so attached, and everybody has an emotional attachment. But if you're going to be a player fan, you're not going to be a 49er fan. You're probably not going to be a 49er fan for long. So we wish Bo the best, and I want Bo to retire though and come back and just be our coach or something. But Bo still knows he's got plenty of play in him, so we can't get it. I wish we could keep him as a player coach.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, the only drop balls I want to see from now on are on some old ass man who just can't help it. You know what I'm saying?
I know, because our receivers, man, they got to start catching the ball though.
It's ridiculous.
George Kittle's got to stop that, man. He's really got to stop it. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's got to figure out a way to catch the ball. Please, George. Because Kittle hit him perfectly, man. I mean, CJ hit him perfectly, and boop. Oh man, he made some good catches. The funny thing about George, though, Kenny, he makes your good catches, and then he'll turn around and drop the ball.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of advanced methodology in him. I worry about that.
We got something to work around now.
Yeah.
With the cap space we got.
Yeah, we got plenty of money.
Balling next year. And if we do get Kirk Cousins,
we're not.
He's going to be CJ's backup.
Yeah, you're going to get paid $24, $25 million for Kirk to come in and back up CJ. Not. Hey. But there you go. Who's your first round pick? You got your first round pick. You already know CJ's in the bag.
I'm going offensive lineman.
Same here, babe. First thing
offensive
I want.
lineman, and after that, I'm going defensive backs. We need a secondary still.
I want me another. You know what though? I want in the second round though. I'm going offensive line, but I still want me. I want me a defensive. I want a front lineman. I want him out of the SEC. I want him a dude that'll tear a dude's head off. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I need
we need a good offensive lineman.
Monster. I mean, we need an offensive lineman in the first round, but in the second round, I want the worst defensive lineman in the second. In the second round, I want him SEC. He can be from any Florida school, anywhere, Alabama. I don't want anything out of the North. I want me an SEC defender. I want him in here now. We're too soft. We're too tender. We're too nice. I want somebody like Swearinger, but he's got to be on my team. I hate Swearinger. Swearinger's out of his mind. He's a mean, crazy man. What school did he go to? Anybody would know what DJ Swearinger did, man? I could bet. Kenny, we got to go, man. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah. Hey, we're still in this, man. We're in the NFC West, man, and the NFC West ain't too good. So we're still in this, baby. Go Niners. Gold-blooded. Woo!
I'll talk to you tomorrow on Raw. Raw is going to be out of control tomorrow night.
CJ. All right, man.
All right, bro. Have a good night, Kenny.
You too.
We're going to that. Well, okay, I didn't see where we're going. Let's go to Wyatt. Wyatt, come on in here, man. Let's talk about some football.
Ronbo.
Oh, wow.
Niners.
Yeah. Man.
Hey, man. Even though we lost again, by 3 points or less, and we got
first
some,
team in history. 5 games.
Encouragement here. We got some new things to look forward to.
Yeah. Hey, what are you gonna name CJ? Because I couldn't. People were calling him Jesus. I had to I almost banned people for that. Come on, man. You can't be calling him Jesus now. Those of us who have a thing about Jesus, don't be calling CJ. They call him Christ Jesus. Stop.
I like what the previous guy said. The Hoyer Destroyer.
The Hoyer Destroyer, but it doesn't match with his name. We got to find up something with CJ.
Yeah.
CJ.
I'm sure we'll figure it out pretty soon.
CJ commands justice. That's right. Make Hoyer sit down and bring CJ in. He commands justice. Why? Who are you gonna get the first? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, even though he played good today, we can't. I'm not naming him our franchise QB.
Is that right? Is that right? Now, you got some other guys you want to look at?
Well, I just it's small sample size, only not even a full game, and
that's true.
I definitely think he's better than Hoyer. Shanahan just said a little bit ago that he's gonna be moving on with CJ Beathard going forward, so that's good.
Yeah.
But we'll see, man. If he keeps playing pretty good, the rest of the season, maybe he will be our franchise QB for the future. But
no, he can only get better.
Right now,
he can only get better.
I'm not getting too overly confident on it.
He can only get better because you know what? He doesn't really know that much right now. And he came out there and he looked that good. He was calm. He was cool. He was not rookie-like. He was very relaxed and collected. And he did his job. We get a couple of breaks. If the referee doesn't call that call, we still win that game and CJ gets full credit for it.
I know. Yeah, man, I didn't get that offensive pass interference on fucking.
That's called rubbing, and you're not allowed to do that. I've always had a problem with that.
To me, to me, that was like a defensive pass because the guy ran straight into him, you know?
Yeah, what are you supposed to do?
So,
Just
like,
let him cream you?
What is he supposed to do? You can't avoid that shit.
Well, what would have happened, I think, is if Pierre goes down instead of pushes them off him, I think they would have called pass interference against them.
Yeah,
so Pierre
but
should have
even
been alert on
then,
that.
I feel like you don't call anything at that point.
Well, yeah, a no call would have been the best thing in the first place. Exactly.
Because he ran into him and then he pushed off. You know, so that in itself should be like offensive and defensive.
Thank
PI,
you.
Would offset.
Agreed. So agree. I'm so sick of referees getting involved in our games.
It's always like in the last like 2 minutes of a game when we're about to fucking win. You know?
Yes. I just
like,
don't.
It's like they should have a rule where it's like, okay, like unless it's like blatantly obvious, like refs aren't allowed to fucking call like tic-tacky shit like that.
Yeah. Stop taking over the game.
It just changes the outcome of the game.
And as I say, they're the ones who determine who wins the game. You know, they try to take the game away from us by saying that PR wasn't in bounds when he made that catch. Thank God for that stupid screen they bring out there for those blind idiots to even see. God.
Yeah. I mean, we may have gone away with one with that Vernon Davis strip fumble by Armstrong, and then with the Jimmy Ward return. But I mean, shit, man, we fucking get shit called on us every single game. It's about time we get something for us, you know. I
know, but you know what? I don't have a problem with that call against Vernon because you know what? Vernon did not have control of that ball going down. I mean, Ray had that ball jiggling all over him. I mean, Vernon had lost grip of it. That's why they made that call. Because Vernon's elbow was clearly on the ground when that ball came out. But did Vernon have control of that ball when he went down? No. Vernon was thinking about Jamba Juice opening up in the franchise in the Washington area while he was going down the ground, man. That ball was out. So, you know. Why we got to go, man. All of a sudden it got crazy in here, man. So let me.
Okay, real quick. I just want to comment on the Bowman thing, man, because I wasn't there that day. But I mean, man, I'm it still feels like a bad dream, you know, like I can't believe it. But I just hope we didn't let him go too early. I mean, I think letting him go is going to be inevitable at some point. But
this year was going to be it.
You saw how. Yeah, you saw Crabtree, like when he tore his Achilles, he didn't really play all that well when he came back that season.
Yeah.
And when we lost against the Seahawks, but I mean now he's like pretty much back to normal with the Raiders, you know.
Is he with the Raiders? So, did he sign with the Raiders?
No, I'm referring to Crabtree.
Yeah.
Like, he's like,
because Bowman was over there visiting the Raiders. Okay, because Bo's supposed to be over there.
Yeah, he's probably going to sign with Oakland because they need linebackers bad, and then he'll stay in the bed.
And he don't even have to move his house.
Yeah, I definitely see that.
Why? See you tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Hope you come by and check us out on Raw, man. All right?
All right. Yeah, sounds good, Ronbo. Have a good one.
Nah, brother. Let's go to Reverend 49. 49 hits.
Ronbo.
Oh, Rev. Come on, the floor is all yours. Rev, let me ask you a question before you get started, though. In your first round next year, we already know that Kirk Cousins ain't coming to this team. What are you going to do with that first round pick, man?
I want to get me a defensive stud, a cornerback, preferably, or a good killer receiver.
Hey, I got to tell you, Rev, I got to tell you, though, I was impressed tonight with the secondary. Did you see Kirk Cousins looking around to go downfield? And did you notice he didn't have nobody to go to most of the time? He hit check down after check down after check down.
The Rev got his daily 49 a word.
All right, go right ahead.
If I can get a little church up in here. See, I'm not mad behind this ball. I'm not mad. See, the football gods heard our cry. They heard our call. Put CJ in there. I'm just going to be the first to say it. As much as my whole fam, my whole faithful worldwide, we all wanted CJ to get in there. That boy came in the game, did not look like a rookie,
nope.
Still put up over 245-plus yards throwing.
Yes, he did.
And drove this ball downfield and scored.
Hey, man. Preach it, Rev. Preach
The
it.
upside is coming, brick by brick. I understand we may not get playoffs and all this and that, but you know what? The Redskins came in with a mentality that they were going to blow us out. My family was over here with me chilling. We watching the game. They're Skins fans, and I stood here and told them, you will not beat my 49ers by no more than 7 points or less.
Hey, man.
By 7 points or less, for the simple fact that my team will force you and we will fight you in order to beat us.
Say it again, Rev.
Now,
Say
the
it
call
again.
on Pierre Garçon cost us the game. It did, which was a little shaky bullshit call, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm not mad. C.J. Beathard came in this game with the mentality to move the ball, and that's exactly what that boy did. From this point forward, C.J. Beathard will be the starter for the remainder of the season.
Rev, can you touch upon tonight's performance from Kwaski T and his best buddy? They grew up together, Jimmy Ward. Was they playing some football tonight or what?
They played. These boys came out and fought and scrapped. The one thing I loved about the defense, besides what was pissing me off in the first half, is still playing 8-9 yards off the damn line of scrimmage. But come second half, we put clamps on them. Mm-hmm. We were putting clamps on them.
That's right.
Straight up.
Gospel truth.
Straight up, put clamps on them. I'm a firm believer in today. The Redskins game showed me even more belief that brick by brick is what is happening. Kyle Shanahan finally took horrible number 2 out the game, said, sit your ass down. That's probably what, sit your ass down. Because if I was a coach, I'll tell Hoyer, sit your ass down.
And
I don't even want to hear nothing, sit your ass down.
And he should have made him take that helmet off, too. Hoyer stood over there with the helmet on and said, why is Brian still wearing the helmet? Take the helmet off and sit down, relax. Take your shoes off.
But the thing is, Beathard came in with a poise, and that's what I liked. I was sitting here calling. I said, this boy's playing with pure poise. With poise. I'm not mad that we lost. I'm really not.
No.
I'm happy that I saw C.J. Beathard came in. I'm happy that we put points on the board. Our defense fought as much as we can. We did everything possible to win this game.
Rev, we got to go. We'll stop the sermon right there. I hope you come back tomorrow and continue your service.
I will be on Raw.
Monday Night Raw. We'll be looking for
he'll be up here sometime. Red and gold, 24/7, 365. Love y'all, fam. Peace out.
Amen. As a deacon, as Reverend 49 hits, goes back into the back. Be careful because you know the Rev's got some folks back there we don't want to know about. Nighthawk, would you please?
What's up, Ronbo?
CJ. That is C.
See, I told you what I tell you.
You told me too. And you told the truth.
I told you he's the man.
He is the man. He is more than the man. He is the Savior. He is the Moses of the 49ers. As he came in, let my people go. He came in and did a job. Oh, I was happy about that. But go ahead, Nighthawk. The floor is all yours. What else you want to add to this, man? Because I'm telling you right now, offensive lineman, defensive lineman next year, wide receiver, are you going to be, some people are saying they still ain't happy yet. They're still going for a franchise quarterback. What are you thinking?
I'm sticking with CJ.
I am too. I ain't playing. I have said, let this boy grow, let this boy learn. That boy don't need to do
because
nothing.
Hoyer was not doing shit.
No, well, yeah, that's what he was doing. But CJ came out there and got things moving. Everybody got pumped up. I mean, it was something pretty to watch.
We lost by 2 points. That's okay. We lost by 2.
And that's on Pierre Garçon. You know, we still should have won that game because I believe Robbie Gould would have kicked that field goal.
But it's okay. I'm proud of them.
They'll learn.
We lost. But like I said, if I go to the draft, I think we should go for a receiver.
Yeah, but you know what? I wonder if the 49ers will go for a receiver in the first round because I got a feeling the 49ers go for a high-profile. No, there's no such thing as a high-profile wide receiver in free agency.
No, not high. I mean, they need an offensive line back.
Yes, offensive lineman, please.
Yeah, and then later on, find a wide receiver.
Agree. Yeah. Get him in the second or third round. Get me one of them move tight ends or something, you know, because I still wanted that guy that the Browns picked up in the second round. I wanted him. Njoku. Oh, man, I wanted Njoku. I see them cutting up last game. The Browns are looking good. That's the kind of guy we need.
That'd be good for CJ. If they get another offensive field, that'd be good for CJ too, because he'll have more protection.
Yeah, he just needs time to throw. That play that he had to go downfield is trying to get Marquise Goodwin. The offensive line did not allow him any time to throw. But CJ was smart enough to let it fly and at least let Marquise see what he can do anything with it. That was poised.
I told you he was smart.
That was smart. Yeah, smart. Exactly. So
and then Hoyer, he just told him he don't do nothing. He just stand there
and be killed. Yeah.
And CJ just. I tell you,
stepped
he's
up,
the man.
Made the play, found Arik Robinson, bingo, touchdown.
We're not going to playoffs, but it's okay.
No,
we got next year.
We're getting ready right now. We're building this team. We need to find our quarterback. Some people are still saying they're not ready for him, but I like CJ. I don't care what anybody says. He's got a toughness about him that can be molded into a monster. That's what I'm liking about CJ. Now we're going to go, man. But tell you what. Tomorrow night on Raw, we're going to be waiting for Trey. Get on in here, Trey. We're looking for you, man.
Okay, go Niners and go CJ.
Who we got next? We're going to Jamal. Come on in, Jamal.
Hello?
Hey, Jamal. Jamal?
Ronbo.
Yo, man.
Man, we're the most confident 0-6 team of all time.
We're the most delighted 0-6 team of all time. I'm telling you right now, man. We're on the right track now. Now we know what we need.
Now I was telling all my friends because I live in Austin, Texas, man. So it's 90% Cowboy fans down here.
Tell them all to go straight to hell.
A couple days ago, I was telling them, I hope we lose to Washington, just so we can get our first win against y'all. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
you get Ferrari coming back. He'll put any clamps on everybody, and then CJ coming. Oh man.
Because the 49ers know they can win some ball games now. They're sitting in the locker room now saying, you know what? That's it, guys. I ain't losing no more games. If this is me, I would be walking through the locker room. I said, hey, tell you what, y'all go with me or not? Because I ain't losing no more games. We should have won tonight. We should have won last week. We got a quarterback. Brian, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know you were sitting over there.
Yeah. Ronbo, I don't know if you noticed it, but did you notice that whenever they put Witherspoon in, Akhello in for either Dontae or Rashard, Dontae and Rashard stepped up. They knew that once they realized, they said, "Oh, you're not gonna, you might not be our starting corner. We could plug someone in."
Ain't nobody
then they stepped up. I'm like, okay,
that's right. They better keep on stepping up too, because they play that game. And Dontae made one of the best defensive plays I've ever seen him make.
In the end zone.
Did you see that one in the end zone? Dontae says,
yep.
I'm about to get put on the bench. I don't want to be talking to Brian all game long. Dontae, we sit there and knock that stuff.
Looked, I'll be honest, I didn't expect CJ to look as good as he did, man.
Me and you both.
That touchdown throw to Arik Robinson.
And
it looked like he was going to run, but he kept his eyes up. You don't see many rookies do that.
That's
right.
If
they are about to run, they usually keep it, but he kept his eyes up, saw him opening. Man.
He's from a pro-style offense, so you know what? He knows more than I thought. So that's why I'm saying I was wrong.
He's not scared in that pocket.
No.
Just the rookie just standing there taking those hits, just not scared at all.
That's what Kyle said about this kid. He said he stands there, he takes all kind of hits. You can hit him with a baseball bat, but he is not moving unless he absolutely had to. And that's what he did. He stepped up. He seen he had a guy open, hits him with a beautiful pass, and Aldridge does it from there into the end zone. We got 7.
Man, the only negative thing I saw from this game was, and it seems to be like all season, is that whenever our defense gets into, like, let's say a second or third and long situation, looks like we play extreme lax. We back up, let them get any underneath, let them hit us with screens, and we just let them eat it up. I'm like, man, we need to clamp down on that.
Ruben's got to come back, man. Ruben has got to bring his butt back next week. If Ruben played today,
that speed at linebacker is just not something any team has. I mean, not many team, I should say. Just, it's going to change a lot. Because Bowman, all credit to him, he was looking slow all this year. He was just looking In pass coverage, he just wasn't as fast as he used to be.
Hey, don't talk about Bo, y'all, please, man. I tell you what, I understand it all, man. But don't talk about Bo, pal.
Oh,
man.
I love Bo. I love Bo, man. I got his jersey up. Him and Patrick Willis right next to each other.
I hope y'all know I'm gonna continue to wear my Bo jersey though, man, because Bo.
Oh yeah.
Man, I love Bo, man. This is like this is like an enshrined jersey. This is like a retired jersey for me. So But anyway, yeah, go ahead. What else you want to add?
Yeah, I was gonna ask one more thing, man. I saw a mock draft. I think Bleacher Report did it last week. They said they were assuming that we get Kirk Cousins. I mean, whether we get Kirk Cousins, keep CJ or whatever. In the first round, they said that we get that the running back from Penn State. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. The one that
Saquon.
I was like, man, that could be interesting. Either we trade Carlos or let him walk and we get him. Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be. Ooh. You add him back there in that Shanahan offense, then you really get the play action going.
See, but you got to get Saquon in the first round. See, and Saquon needs an offensive line to work with. Although after I've watched him a lot lately. Saquon act like the offensive line is in his way, though. That boy is scary. He is
people
strong.
are saying he could be better than Zeke. They said, forget Zeke.
Yeah, he is.
Saquon could be the next one.
Yeah, he's incredibly strong. He runs over people and through them. He leaps over the top. His athleticism is freakish. I don't know. But, it just goes against what Kyle Shanahan doesn't like them high round draft picks as far as running backs go.
Big
We'll
names.
see. Yeah, he don't go for that. Him and Bobby Turner think they can turn anybody into a running back star. Hey, Jamal, we got to go, man.
Yeah, man. Regardless, we have a lot of cap room next year, man. No matter what.
Oh, yeah, we got millions of dollars. Saquon, I'll tell you what, man. We'll see you. Let's see. Come on back for Raw tomorrow, will you? Jamal.
Of course, I'm going to watch the Dodgers win tonight, and then I'll see you tomorrow.
It's a great day to Dodger fans. All right, Jamal, have a good night. We got
you too.
Trez, come on in here with the man who's been telling the gospel truth the whole time. One half of the TNT connection. Trez, let me bow down, man. I ain't been worthy, man. I can't wait till the other half gets in here, man. Because he know good and well ain't nobody gonna pay no Kirk Cousins now.
Let me start it off from the top. Hold up, wait a minute. Ronbo put some red and gold up in it.
Sprinkling it right now, baby. Yeah.
Outstanding performance by the young rookie, man.
Oh, man.
This is something
shockingly good.
It took 5 games for us to, go ahead and turn the page. I've been calling for it. Other people been calling for it. Ronbo, you made one thing that made sense in the whole ordeal of, you were saying not bring CJ in. And that was that the receivers wasn't making plays. I understood that.
Man.
But at the same time, we had bad quarterback play on top of the receivers.
And you don't need to have them both. Yeah. Ain't no need to have them both compounding each other. That's true.
Right. And that's exactly what we had. Yeah. We had both compounding each other. Yeah. And that's why I was saying, put him in there because something got to give here, man. Because we just was not getting the play from the quarterback position we should be getting. And
I tell you what, Trez, I would be pulling the receivers aside. Y'all know if my best linebacker in the league, if we tell him goodbye, I ain't gonna hesitate to tell you goodbye. See, because I'm tired of you dropping the ball. I would just go ahead and be just blunt. Catch the ball, people. Come on. I mean, I got CJ out there making great plays, and you dropped the ball. We didn't see Garrett Selleck again the rest of the game.
Right.
Good.
And I know Kyle is just sick with it, man. But Kyle, there's 2 things about Kyle I'm going to put into question. Certain play calling, I'm going to put into question. And I'm going to put that he's not I'm going to just say he needs to get with this offensive tight end group, wide receiver group, and he needs to run some catching drills, man. It's just the bottom line. These boys need to be out catching balls for at least 12 hours straight.
Oh,
I don't care if their fingers burn up running dry. Man.
Amen. I don't care what time it is either. If it's 9 or 10 o'clock, y'all ain't through yet. Get your ass back out there. Do you understand? Exactly. I'm sick of them drops. Catch the ball.
I want them catching balls in their damn sleep. Yeah. That's how bad I want for them to catch the ball out there, and he needs to drill their ass and practice with that. And his play calling is a little suspect at times. I mean, anybody know when you need 5 yards or more, you run a bunch formation where you can get a true rub play going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just football. That's just football 101.
Yeah.
You want to get a good rub play going, run a bunch formation, put it on the wide side of the field, and you can get your rub clearly.
And somebody will be open. He never runs that. Kyle stays away from that play, and I don't know why. He's got the personnel to do it. You're right.
He has the right personnel to do that play, and I understand that. But again, kudos to CJ, man. CJ, you saw a true poised young man out there to be a rookie. He was out there stepping up in the pocket, stepping to his right, stepping to his left, knew when to run a couple of times. One time he didn't run, he should have ran. But, you know, and understand this, y'all. We're going to have some dry games with CJ too. But you saw what CJ can come out there and do. Yeah. He can throw the football. And he can keep his eyes downfield and look for more than one receiver.
Yeah, absolutely.
He ain't standing there like a statue.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I love the last thing
is that the flag gate continues against us. I don't care what nobody says. I believe it's just a flag gate going on, conspiracy against this team, man. It just is. It every time it comes down to something. It's not a referee that I've seen this year made that call, but it get called on us. You seen receiver cross linemen, linebackers, and corners all day long like that on the rub play, and they don't make that call, man. But they call it against us. Hell, I saw when Pierre Garçon was inbound and the referee talking about he out of bounds. My mama could see he was inbound.
I mean, his body was beaten up all over the place. Yeah.
Right. It's a flag gate going, man. And they can say whatever they want to say. It's a flag gate going. But Ray, you missed a lot of tackles today, Ray. You played your heart out, but you missed a lot of tackles, bro. A lot of big plays happened against you today. And you need to work on that. You need to work on it. You had a hurt shoulder out there. I mean, you gave it your all, but, you know, hey, I can respect that, playing hurt. But at the same time, man, you can't let them plays, you know, get busted up like that, man. I mean, running back out there using and abusing. He looked like Bowman in coverage. I mean,
you know,
even when he little dump offs out the backfield, he's supposed to be there missing the tackle just straight up. Then it's going for big games, man.
It was late in the first place. Exactly.
Yeah, we got to get better play. And last shout out go to Solomon Thomas, man. Solomon, you played a hell of a game. I think you are a sack leader. You and Buckner played a good game. Has anybody seen Arik Amrstead?
He made one play tonight. He made one play.
Did he? I was looking for him with a flashlight in the
I know. If you ban out a battery, you couldn't get him. He made one play, and that was it for the rest of the game. I didn't see him anywhere else. But he made one great play on a running back. He finally set the edge properly, and he made a play. But that's it. Arik, after that. As a matter of fact, the two big guys, I didn't see them much at all tonight. But it always shows up in the stats later. I'm sure that apparently Defoe was doing something, but we'll see that later.
Right. Well, I'm out of here, Ronbo, but hey, to my partner, if you think, like I said, we need to spend 32 point whatever million on the middle of the pack quarterback, bro, you got to be out your mind, man. You got to be out your mind. And anybody else who think Kirk Cousins can come in here and do something for us, man.
I can't wait to hear I can't wait to hear from Trey if he come in tomorrow. Because if I had to eat crow several times, Trey, boy, I got you. Trey, you going to have a whole roaster full of crow, man. Trez, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, man.
All right, Ronbo. Monday Night Raw it is.
Yeah. Mark. Well, this is fun tonight, man. I'm telling you, you can clearly see where the 49ers are going now. Yo, Mark.
Yeah, Ronbo.
Woo! He's so refreshing.
I had you recorded, Ronbo.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I need to keep. I'm gonna be saying that all the time. Now my holler's gonna be about CJ now. Forget about Niners. Get CJ right. That boy, he was amazing.
Yeah, man.
I just hope he looks like that.
Yeah, he was.
He came in, taking over, and you get pumped up. I just hope he comes into the game pumped up next week against Dallas. If he beats the Cowboys,
and that's the thing. He came in negative, Ronbo. He came in under the gun. So it's like,
man, they give that boy
let's
the
see what he
keys
can
to the
do
city.
with a 0-0.
Yes, and the Dallas Cowboys secondary is meat. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying CJ could go buck wild next week.
Man, I can't wait. It's just the little things, man. I've been calling for this probably since week 2.
A whole lot of people have.
Too early, premature, but
no, I might have been right.
It's the thing stepping in the pocket, that play where he rolled out and hit
Alrik Robinson.
19 on the side. I mean, Robinson, man, it's just that stuff that we've been looking for the whole season. Make something happen, and that's what we need. That's what a win is. That's what it's going to take for us to get wins. Is a quarterback who's going to make something happen out of nothing. So, man, I can't wait. That's all I got, really, Ronbo. I mean, I'm not upset.
I really doubt any 49 fan is really upset. You know? I mean, wait. Iron Sheik has some news here. It apparently Armstead got hurt, a hand injury.
Yeah, he had a hand injury.
I wonder how serious it is.
Yeah, you know, that dude Coyle looked all right, too. He kind of got dusted a couple times in the
but
flats.
you're right.
You know, they were killing our linebackers in space.
Oh, that's it. In space, they just ate us up.
He was there on the run play.
Yeah, that's what Trez was talking about with Ray. You know, there's got to be an adjustment on that scheme. Our guys are always caught, and any running back in the league is going to boil your linebackers if he gets out there in space like that, and you got to close that kind of gap. So I'm not sure, because Eric Reed was out of position all night. I was watching him too. I don't know, maybe he forgot a few things since last week or since 3 weeks ago, but he did not put in a good game. Kwaski T is my boy. If it was up to me, Kwaski would be starting next week in the box. Yeah, Eric, what the hell are you doing?
Man, he looks good. He looks good. That boy looks good.
Man.
The secondary did all right, man. It just the Cardinals did the same thing to us, man. They went short routes, running back out the backfield, and marched down the field on us. But, you know,
and Mark,
I think we're going to pull it together. I wasn't expecting to be in this game.
I wouldn't either. We got killed in the first half. I thought this game was over. But, Mark, did you notice that, and I got to see this next week if Dak does the same thing, but did you notice Cousins was looking downfield. He was trying, and he had plenty of time because we couldn't get there, but he had he could not find a receiver open. He kept looking around. He had plenty of time. He kept dropping that ball. He kept checking down.
We get more pressure.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
It was flipped today.
Yes.
We get more pressure when a situation presents that way. I'm looking and I'm like, these guys can't get to Kirk.
Yes. Yes.
So
now, if our guys can,
I can't wait. Though. I'm excited.
That's why, Mark. That's
all
what
I
I'm telling you, man.
wanted to see is a change of quarterback.
And we got that.
A little spark. So
I'm telling you, man, right now though.
So, Ronbo, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I gotta go get ready for my best friend's wedding, one of my close friends' wedding. So I'm gonna get out of here, man.
Well, you have a good time, man. Talk to you later. All right.
All right, Ronbo.
Yeah. Hey. All right, Bishop, come on in, B.
Ronbo.
Bishop, it's looking good, man. All them people, I can't wait to get back to Instagram, man. People laughed at me because I said, you know what? Don't nobody beat the 49ers up. Now, I didn't anticipate CJ coming in to make that happen, but don't nobody beat the 49ers up. It's like I'm talking about now. The secondary came in and they had Kirk Cousins checking his butt down tonight. What if the defensive line would have been able to get better? I mean, we didn't hear anything from Elvis Dumerville. We didn't hear anything. Solomon Thomas got in there once. We didn't hear anything, and I believe Aaron Lynch is hurt. I'm not sure. But if we ever get both elements working, Lord have mercy, defense will have arrived. Get me some SEC guy next year. I'm telling you right now, Bishop, I want me a Southern boy in here next year. If you're going down to get defenders, you get below that Mason-Dixon line. Don't give me no more boys out of the North. Give me a hardcore stud out of the South. Dang it.
I'm gonna say this, Ronbo. I honestly had us losing this game by 10 points.
Everybody did. Everybody thought it was double digit.
Oh, what was it?
Yeah, the odds maker said we were gonna lose by double digits. People's laughing at me on Instagram, man. The 49ers ran out of Washington. So when was the last time the 49ers got ran off, man? The 49ers ain't getting ran off no more. They'll lose maybe, but you know. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's strange. It's like as soon as I'm ready to cut the game off, they put me right back in. Every game so far, except for the Panthers game, but that's neither here nor there. But it's damn, we're the most competitive losing team in the league.
There you go. Best 0-6 team in the
So,
league. And best 0-6
eventually
team in football.
Yeah, so eventually we'll stumble into some wins, Ronbo. But
second half
you know,
of the
I
season.
just want to say, you know, that CJ, hey, you know, he had his rookie moments because, I mean, hey, he's a rookie. But the major difference between CJ and Hoyer
is
CJ
miles.
has poise.
Yeah. And he keeps thinking.
He's yeah. I mean, he can extend plays.
Mm-hmm.
That's things we were missing from Hoyer.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference maker.
Absolutely.
That's why you see Russell Wilson, even when he was struggling against us, he still was able to extend the play to win the game.
Got the worst
Carson Palmer,
offensive
same
line.
thing.
Worst offensive line in football between him and Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer's going down like meat, but Russell Wilson. I mean, everybody in the stadium's after Russell Wilson. He still finds a way to make a play. I hate him, but I gotta give him credit. That boy is bad. God, I can't believe I said
Ronbo. And that's, you know, Hoyer can. Oh my God, Hoyer was looking so ass. I mean, when you throw him behind the sticks on third down, it's like, come on, you're not even trying to get this team into a position to win. It's like, yeah. So you know, it was obvious Cal saw that. So, you know, CJ. It's the CJ era now, man, and
it's underway.
I'm not saying he's going. You know, we gonna win us multiple games, but it looks way more promising.
Are you drafting Are you drafting a quarterback?
You said, am I drafting the quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's man. If he continues to improve, man, I don't think so. I don't know.
There's other
you
picks.
You might draft a quarterback late in the round.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't think your first pick becomes a quarterback now. I might go with Saquon Barkley at this point.
Everybody,
yeah,
we're gonna hear that, believe it or not. Okay, if you Saquon Barkley in the first round, give me another. Who else you getting in the first round? I mean, what is gonna be your position in the first round?
Oh man,
I love catching people like this.
Man, yeah, that's a hard one. Because I don't see any receivers, honestly, that's worth first round. I don't see any receivers. I know people say Sutton, but I don't think Sutton is a first round pick.
You don't think so? Because I had him picked. Okay, tell you what, do a little more research and be ready to answer that question tomorrow. Because we planning now.
Late first round. Maybe like a Reuben Foster, they trade up to get him.
What is it? Sunderland? What is it? He ain't gonna be around. Okay, you cannot get Saquon or Sunderland in late first round. You cannot get Darnell or Darnold. You can't get Rosen. These are four names that are not going to be around. Yeah. They'll be gone before the mid-round. So that's what I'm saying. 49ers, I don't care who they get. I want an offensive lineman. I want a guy that's just mean and nasty. You remember Scherf threw Devo on the ground like a piece of meat? That's the boy I want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. So
Yeah, O-line, yeah. I mean, because we need some improvement.
Yeah.
We definitely need some improvement, but, you know, I mean, it's going to be interesting now.
Yeah, it is. It's really
like, damn. That was he played better than what I expected, honestly.
I know, it was shocking. Bitch, let me see you tomorrow night, man. Everybody wants to get a little piece tonight, man. I'm talking to you tomorrow, huh? Come on by Raw.
All right, let's go, 49ers. Let's go.
Yeah. Let me get on over here. I'm going to get Tito here waiting. Tito.
Yo, what's up?
Tito rejoice, man, because now we can see our direction. Because we're 7. No. We're 7-31 now. And I've been trying to figure out when are we going to stop this bleeding. And now I can see the bleeding is about to stop, and probably soon. We have established an identity. We are not a team without a quarterback. We got a quarterback now. He just needs a little work.
I'm still holding on that until I see against a better team. Because right now, yeah, we should have been get our ass whooped all the way. But this is only a half a game he played.
Yeah.
If he plays
a little bit more than half a game. A half a game and a quarter.
But we're gonna play the Cowboys next. Cowboys don't got defense. If we could play our game, I need to see him against a better defense.
What defense would satisfy you?
Huh?
What defense would satisfy you? I mean, if we played against who? If he went out there and put a show on against what defense?
I mean, you gotta look at our division, the Rams defense. It's beautiful.
Hey,
Seattle.
Better defense.
With all the bullshit problem they have.
The defense.
They got a defense too.
Tito, you know when the test is going to be? Jacksonville. There you go. If he can deal with Jacksonville, he can deal with any team in the league.
Yeah, and if he comes out swinging, playing ball, but the thing is, you also got to realize if we end up now, so far, we let me see, the Niners, Browns, and I'm not sure about the Giants yet, but we all could be losing record big time. If we end up with the top pick, now you got to think about this. You got a badass quarterback, franchise, no doubt, no bull, no nothing, franchise quarterback right there for the taking. Then after us, you got the Browns. Then from there, the Giants. And don't be surprised if the Chargers comes down, make a big trade to actually move up to get one of those franchise quarterbacks. But the question is for you guys is simple. Lynch is there. Shanahan is there. Okay, we got this guy. We got Beth. Well, right, it's cool. But we got a badass quarterback right there for the taking. I mean, our franchise that we could build. Offensive lineman, we can get some big-time offensive lineman free agency. We got the money, guys. We got to remember
Tito,
this.
they're never available, though. A good offensive lineman will not be found in free agency because he's already got a job.
You never know. You just got to remember, there are teams that are so close to the cap that they will let big-time linemen, defensive, or even corners, things you don't know. That's the beautiful thing about free agency. We just don't know who's going to be out there. And if they call the Niners, listen, we're going to let this guy go. Are you interested? The Niners like, yeah, okay, what do you want? Nah, not a 5th round. Hey, how's this? Let's go. Give you a 7th round. They worked it down to a 6th round. You think the Niners ain't going to do that? Get a for sure badass lineman?
Oh, yeah.
Corner?
Yeah.
But you got to remember, the big question is not that what we have right now, because this is only one. Guys, take it easy. If he comes out swinging, beating these damn teams, or we keep on losing, but it shows an effort, the big question is, would John Lynch or Shanahan comes out saying, we got the pick. We got a badass quarterback right there waiting for us. Will we trade for it? Or will we trade down? Or we just take the for sure thing, draft a quarterback? Because let me tell you, we're looking at a couple of badass quarterbacks that we're not going to see again.
Tito, remember, it's Kyle Shanahan's taste is not like anybody else's. And nobody knew nothing about no CJ Beathard. Look at this.
Okay, but you got to also remember one thing. There have been talks. They've been on the web zone and other sites. They have our scouts, even our GM, or even one of our VP went over there to check out the baddest quarterbacks. Some of these quarterbacks, especially the top ones. And so far, what I've been reading is, don't underestimate. Just because we got this kid, that doesn't mean we ain't going to get a badass franchise quarterback.
Okay,
because we might end up, you got to remember this. We might have a badass, this kid kids who come out good. But somebody come over and say, hey, I see you guys drafted this kid. What you going to do with this quarterback? You willing to work out a trade? I better have something. They don't give nothing.
And you know what? That's what they were going to do with Kirk Cousins. Kyle Shanahan told Kirk when he first came to Washington, I picked you up. I'm gonna coach you up, and then we're going to probably trade you later. They let him know right from the beginning. So CJ, they could be bringing in another quarterback for the same reason and train him up for a year and let him back CJ up if he's not better, or let him work against CJ. I mean, there's all kind of right. There's all kind of things that could happen. So
but the funny thing is, you got to remember, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 teams that needs quarterback badly. The Steelers, we don't know about Ben. He wants to retire. That boy wants to retire.
Especially if he gets his butt. Is that game on yet? Especially if he gets another whooping today.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Then you got the Giants. You got the Browns.
The Giants need an offensive lineman.
The Chargers.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. There's so many teams that needs quarterback, and we end up with the top pick, which, believe it or not, I hate losing, but man, just Donald, the quarterback, and the other kid, I forget his name.
Rosen.
Haven't won.
You like them Southern California Golden Boys, right? I'm telling you, Donald showed something. He exposed himself yesterday, though, Tito.
but you got to also remember, we have a couple of guys and like a couple of sites and a couple of shows that are saying that the San Francisco 49ers, they have some private scouts checking a couple of guys.
Oh, they're all over the place.
Yeah, but they have more scouts checking the quarterback than other teams. I mean, quarterbacks. That's it.
I don't doubt it.
Then they wasn't checking out defensive players. Everyone.
But they got to get
Mad
me a
Dog
defensive
was talking
player.
about the San Francisco got so many people just checking out these quarterbacks that is unbelievable. We have more than the Browns. We have more than the Giants.
We got money, Tito. We can afford to pay all them dudes. Dude, we got to stop, Tito. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Tito, I tell you what, I'll see you next Sunday. It's going to be fun, man, because I got a feeling Dallas is going down. 49ers know, they can beat these teams. They just need to put their mind to it.
All I know is if we end up losing the first pick, okay, if the Browns win 1 or 2 and we're right there, I prefer freaking beating the shit out of the goddamn Cowboys and the Giants.
Yep.
I'll be a happy man because I say, yeah. But guess what, guys? We beat your ass.
Yes,
you
indeed.
gave us a first win.
Yeah.
And I'm still happy.
And the Rams and Hawks, the second time we got it. This is vendetta now. We got the Rams, Hawk, and the Cardinals have got to go down. If we don't win but 5 more games, that's fine. All right.
Even the coach from the Redskins said, we are the most scariest team that people are playing against. That's the problem. We may be losing. We might be killing ourselves, but we're still a freaking badass team, still fighting, still stupid shit happening. But we are the most scariest team that you want to play against if you want to make it to the playoffs. Or to a wild card or whatever, have one of those clinch ones.
That's it.
They are scared of the 49ers, and believe me. And look at what happened to Green Bay.
Yeah,
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers is out for the year.
Yeah. Tito, I wish, you know what? If you could, do you get time off during the week, Tito? I wish you'd come on by, man, so we can talk longer. We got to go now. Look, we got an army here tonight.
Man, hook me up some message and let me know because sometimes you know how I am.
All right.
Anyway, guys, take it easy. Niners for life. Peace.
Yeah. All right, Tito. Always good to see you, Tito. Absolute.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Oh, absolute, man. They made the change, and it was the right change to make. And I really enjoyed what I seen tonight. I was so proud.
Yeah.
And I was proud of our secondary. It's amazing. We get this 1 week we're proud of this group, 1 week we're proud of this group, and this week we can be proud of both CJ and the secondary. Because as every time I seen Cousins looking downfield, he couldn't find anybody to throw to. He was checking down and going underneath all night. He wanted to go down there, and there was nothing. And he made the mistake of going down there, and he got picked off. Actually got picked off twice, but one didn't count.
Yeah, defense tightened up on him. I like to see that.
Yes.
You know what I'm happy about, though?
What's that, bro?
I'm happy I don't have to sit up there. And it's not that I didn't want to do it, but I'm happy I don't have to sit up here and defend Hoyer anymore.
Yeah, same here.
Because every time I came on this show, I felt like through my
he's
Twitter feed and everything, people were just attacking the guy. And so I'm gonna be the first to say that Shanahan made a good call putting CJ in there. It was a spark the offense needed. I felt like all of a sudden they started blocking better.
Yeah.
Players started looking better.
It's like they picked it up,
the offense looked like a real offense. I was like, hey, that's what it took. So be it. Because these last 2 weeks, I was just like, man, just do something.
And
I don't
absolutely,
care
you're probably
what
like
it
me.
is.
You just wondered how long. Maybe it's taking them a while to get in the groove. No, they weren't inspired,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden now they're playing inspired football. So yeah, there was a difference.
Yeah, and about Hoyer, coming from a guy who defended him a lot because I kind of saw the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Good luck to that guy. He's a professional the whole way through. Ever since he came into the organization, he's been a pro. He's been a guy who tried to lead by example, and he was great in the media. So, good luck to that guy. I think he is done though.
Yeah, no, he's
with the
definitely done.
49ers, unless barring cross finger CJ gets hurt. We hope that doesn't happen, but he'll be the backup, and then he'll be gone. He'll be done. So,
he's done.
he did what he could. It just wasn't good enough. It wasn't consistent enough. He made plays, but at the same time, he didn't. So hopefully CJ comes in and makes more plays and puts us in a better position to win. Because, he looked good at times, but, he's a rookie, so he's going to make those bonehead plays too, which he definitely did. But I'm excited because everyone seems sparked up. Like everyone's blocking better and just playing better. So even the defense Felt like they were motivated too a little bit more. So
absolutely,
it's good to see.
I mean, absolutely, we were that close. Without that penalty call, I think Robbie Gould might have nailed that shot because Robbie's thinking to himself, I got to make up for that miss last time. If they get me 50 yards or 58 yards out or whatever, I'm kicking this field goal. We would have won that game in dramatic fashion.
And it's always a penalty.
Always.
That gets us.
Always. Every week. God.
Now I'm just waiting. I'm like, okay, we look like we might win it, but wait, let's see the penalty first. Let's see what happens, because it always happens. It's always something that kills us.
That's what I keep telling people online when they go, oh man, come on, man, the 49ers suck. I said, listen, the 49ers, and I say it's a joke, they're the best 0-5 team in the league. The 49ers are not getting beat by anybody but themselves, okay? Other teams are not beating us. I'm sorry. Well, look at the scores and look what happened. Okay? Don't tell me the 49ers suck. They're getting beat by themselves.
Right. And they're absolutely the best 0-5, 0-6 team, whatever, in the league. And that's going to be our storyline, I think, going forward. Every time we play, people are going to say, this team only lost by 3-4 points every game. These guys, so.
And they did it themselves.
And that's kind of our legacy right now.
Our moniker now. Yeah.
Yeah, our moniker, just not get there in time.
We can get there, but we can't win it. We can't finish it. And that comes from a team that's being a new team, and that's probably why that happened.
Yeah.
That's our fault.
I think it's the new team.
They'll finish.
One thing I want to say, though, really quick before I go, shout out to Trez, man. His room was looking nice. That 49er room.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. That's the first time you seen that.
That was dope.
Yeah. Ain't it? Trez is proud of that, too.
The wall, he had the wall, the banner.
Red, I know, but the dude is, that's hardcore. All right, absolute, man. Let's see you tomorrow, okay?
See you, Ronbo.
All right, bro. Have a good night. And let's go to Gray. Area code is 707. Vallejo, California. Hello.
What's happening with you, Ronbo?
Oh, man, I'm just sitting back here feeling pretty good about the future. Now, I was wondering what was going to happen next to make me feel good,
me
but I'm feeling
too.
good about this.
Only I got one bone to pick with you, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. I told you earlier, I said that Brian Hoyer would be a problem, and you was like, well, you jumping the gun too soon?
Yeah.
It's like a knee-jerk reaction. So I hit you back again on Instagram and asked you, still think it was a knee-jerk reaction.
Nope.
I've been watching Brian Hoyer. We've seen his ceiling. You cannot get anything else out of this guy.
Yeah. Well,
period.
You got me convinced now. That was just awful.
Yeah. And I want to allude to something that a guy said earlier. Every time I'm getting pissed and about to turn the game off, I can't. And my team give me some of the most excitement, and we keep getting closer and closer. And I just felt like had we lost today in a certain kind of way, it would have really killed the spirit of the team. Now I think by putting CJ in and playing the Redskins down to the wire, there's new hope for the fans as well as the players, and we know what we're capable of at this point. And I'm actually feeling much better about the season with this loss than had we won. You know what I mean? I mean, a win would have been better, but,
I tell you, I'm hearing every word you're saying. You know what? That they know they can win, and I think they've been knowing they could win for the last 3-4 games. They just don't know how to finish. That is the biggest issue, and now they know if they can just focus at the end of the game, they can win every last one of these games. Pierre actually blew this.
I mean, I'm tired of people calling us whiners, so I don't bring it up. Not only do we shoot ourselves in the foot, the refs seem to have it out for us. We get some of the most penalties at critical times in the game. Game-changing penalties. I hate them.
Every game.
But that also keeps happening to us. So
every game.
We're not always shooting ourselves in the foot. The refs got a hand in it as well.
Yeah. See, that's and we'll get in trouble if we blame the refs. The people, here we go to 40 whiners. I mean, you know what? I want to choke this kind of person. I can't talk to them people, man. So I try not to get into that conversation, So, when the refs do what they did tonight, obviously, it was us. I mean, it was them, not us. But Pierre could have been more careful. And I think if Pierre puts his hands down, what call do you think they're going to make? If he just gets knocked down, are they going to call a flag on them? Or are they going to call a flag like they did? I mean, obviously they're going to call a flag they did. But if PR just lets a man throw him on the ground, what do they call?
Right. I mean, that remains to be seen. Who knows? You know what I mean?
So I'm very confused as to what Pierre Garçon was supposed to be doing as opposed to what he did do. So, you know.
Right. Yeah. So I'm just looking forward to us clean up these mistakes, and if we could have had less penalties,
Every week though, that's every week though. Less penalties and drops. If we could just stop that, we'd be winning. We'd be winning games. We'd be beating the hell out of teams actually.
Right.
Because we contribute every week.
Wait a minute. The drops this week came at a perfect time because they pulled Hoyer out.
Yeah.
So had they been catching all the balls,
Hoyer would have been in.
Yeah. So we needed to drop this week.
Yeah, and they did. But they started dropping on CJ, and I got worried. Oh, come on, people. Catch the damn ball.
Yeah, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. Down here cussing at the TV and whatnot.
Yeah.
But, I'm a Niner for life, bro. Well, it's good talking to you, man.
Hey, great.
Get off this line. Go Niners.
All right, fam. Have a good night. All right,
brother.
And we go to Ray. What's up, Ray?
What's up?
Ray, winning football is supposedly coming up really soon, I hope. So we'll see. What are you thinking, man? I mean, my favorite question to ask people tonight is, who are you going to draft in the first round? Are you liking CJ? Or you still want to make some quarterback moves? Or you go get an offensive lineman? Are you like me? You want to go down south and get you a monster to put on the defensive line? What do you think? Because I'm tired of people blocking our defensive line, and having no problem. There's something really, really wrong. When you look at another team, last time I seen the Washington Redskins, they was all over Hoyer. I forgot what team they were playing. Like, I was watching. Not all over Hoyer. They were all over Kirk Cousins. I said, how can we can't get him? So I'm a little sick of that. So anyway.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go different than what I'm hearing. I actually would go with the safety, Derwin James.
Oh yeah. I've seen footage of him too. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I agree. He is high
because he is a alpha. He is what I want to combine with Reuben Foster, and he makes sense because although I like Todd and Reed is probably tight on him on the team, you add those two monsters over the middle, you have a whole different parameter to that defense.
And you're not throwing the ball underneath and getting away with it.
James is a monster. He's a monster.
So
and he's from down south, so he's from Florida State.
Yeah, all right. See, because I was told about Derwin a couple of months ago, and I saw footage up saying, oh, he brings the hammer on every hit, too, don't he? I'm a huge fan.
Rare combination. Shouts out to Hoyer, too, man, for staking it up. So now we got a good pick to hold the King's ransom if we need to. Shouts out to Hoyer. I'm not mad at Hoyer because, like I told you last week, I'd rather be 0-6 with potential than 5-1 and be like the Cowboys who think I got a good team.
True, huh? Cowboys got a lot of issues, and it's going to get worse. You're right.
Yeah, they're worse. A lot of these teams that went whatever they won last year, they're worse. I'd rather do it the way we're going to do it, having over $70 million in cap, being in the top 10 in the draft. I'd rather do it that way because now we know where we stand. Like, we know CJ is going to be a good quarterback. Yep. I already knew he was going to be a good quarterback. Now it's all about how good is he. Like I said, I don't want Donald because I don't trust USC quarterbacks. They haven't had a good one since 1993 in Carson Palmer. I don't want that kid. I'd rather get the pick and hold it for ransom and let somebody else get him.
Tell you. And Josh Rosen is going to be behind. I mean, Rosen and Darnold are probably going to go 1-2, and then everybody else is going to follow behind. So, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the draft. And I know for sure the Jets are going to go for their franchise quarterback next year again. And Cleveland has already put – I mean, Deshaun got benched last week, so I'm not sure what's going on with the Browns.
Right.
So, it's going to be funny to see the quarterback frenzy. The 49ers will probably say, Yeah, if we get a high round, if we ended up losing and get into the top of the draft, 49ers will trade down. Yeah, you give us your firstborn, this and that. Well, yeah, you take this pick. Because the 49ers are probably going to stay with CJ.
I take Derwin James. I look at Lamar Jackson like around mid first round, and St. Brown or the Indiana wide receiver is going to be at the end of the first round. Those are two good wide receivers right there. So you can get a wide receiver. You can get a defensive stud. You still can get a quarterback.
But are you a Saquon Barkley fan?
I like Barkley, but once again, I got to go to the history. I don't trust Penn State running backs either. Last one we had was Larry Johnson?
I know, I like your style, man. You Listen, we got to go. But come on back and join us tomorrow night. We're going to fry Trey. Everybody's waiting for Trey. Is Trey here yet? Trey in here. Oh, there's Trey. See, we go beat him up now. We'll go beat him up tomorrow night. All right, fam. Have a good night, huh?
Night.
Yeah. All right. And are we going to Stev? Stev! Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Joey!
Is it my turn yet?
Yeah. I'm watching one thing and I saw it click another one. So anyway, yeah, it's you.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to. Come on, Joey. What's up, man?
Wait, hold on. Stand back. Ronbo! My man. Is that more your speed? Is that what you were waiting for?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Right, talk to me.
because I didn't know who it was there for a minute because of that. Yeah. So what's going on, man? Because I'm hitting everybody up tonight. Are you still drafting a quarterback in the first round? Because a lot of people, and it was never going to happen anyway, but everybody's drafted a quarterback in the first round. Although, what Tito just says has me wondering, though, if the 49ers have people all over the nation scouting out quarterbacks, I wonder what's going on. Did they get a phone call tonight that says, all right, guys, stand down. Bring it back. Come back home. Back to pad. Come back to base. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I would almost like to see about maybe trading out of. If we get a top 5 pick, I would almost trade out of it because you got the Bills, they have 2 first-round picks. You got the Browns, they got 2 first-round picks. If a team like Buffalo needed a quarterback, maybe you could get 2 first-round picks, and then you could get 2 picks in the first round. And first-round picks are essential, and you could get 2 needs rather than drafting a quarterback, which I think you have in CJ Beathard.
Mm.
That's what I'm thinking.
It appears.
But you could.
And with Kyle Shanahan, I don't know who they find to be better. It's going to be interesting. If they find somebody that trumps Beathard, that's going to be interesting, and they go ahead and pick him up and let CJ be a backup. Because actually, I had heard one point they did actually draft CJ to be a backup, but they're anticipating getting Cousins. So I don't know. This throws a wrench into the original thinking.
But you have to remember, going into the NFL draft just before free agency, we had no quarterbacks on our roster.
At all.
We had 0.
Yeah.
At all. We had no quarterbacks. So you could make the argument that the Niners are drafting just to put depth on quarterback in case if someone got hurt. And it just so happened that C.J. Beathard was our pick.
True, but he also fits he checks all the boxes for Kyle as well, though. He does a lot of things that Kyle likes.
True.
So
That's true.
Continue. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens draft day next year, so we'll see.
Yeah. Where would you draft right now, Ronbo?
My mind's made up.
I tell you right now that we're going to be a top 5 team picking in the draft next year. Where
I can tell you right now. I can answer this question right now. O-line. I'm sick and tired. Yeah. Tonight I'm watching the bum rush. They run through our offensive line like they're paper. Like they're coming through the tunnel, just breaking the paper. That is so annoying. So that's what I want. I want an offensive lineman. I want a Brandon Scherf. Give me a bad dude. You see the way he threw DeForest Buckner to the dirt?
Orlando Brown? Would you go Orlando Brown?
Is he a badass? I mean, anybody that's a bad dude. I want a guy with an attitude. I want a big mean guy that takes exception to you trying to touch his quarterback.
He's another Trent Brown, bro. He's about 6'8", 350 pounds, and he don't move. He's like a tree.
Yeah, okay. I'll put him at my guard spot. He needs to have a little mobility though, because we like in Kyle Shanahan's offense. You got to be able to. You got to go out and find a spot and annihilate somebody. Trent annihilated one dude tonight. I loved it. I mean, he just pancaked that dude, man. So that's what I'm talking about. I need those kind of mean men.
Yeah. I love Orlando Brown. I would love to have him on the Niners. I just don't know if we could get him. But people are saying that he might fall to the second round. What I'm thinking is maybe you could get him in the second round.
Well,
Maybe you'd go 2 guards.
There you go.
Yeah.
Joey, let me see you tomorrow night, man, because we got a lot of people here that want to say hello. So I'm gonna see you tomorrow night on Raw, okay? All right, night, Joey.
All right, buddy. You have a good night. Good Niners.
Joe, let's go to the Iron. Let's go to the Iron Sheik.
Yes, sir.
Sheik.
What's up, Ronbo? What's up, man?
Tell you, man, it is an amazing night, man. Came that close. I'm telling you, you know what, Sheik? If we could say, we can hang our hat on the fact that nobody kicks the 49ers' ass. You may win, but when you get through, you know you've been in a fight. Man, I'm loving it. And now that we know that we're going in the right direction, I'm looking forward to next week already. I can't wait till next week. Man.
Exactly. And before I get started, I just want to say welcome back. I was on the show on was it Friday? And, we miss you. We love you. You're the MVP. And, shout out to everybody that, over there in other side. And I donated for the Red Cross. So,
did you? That's great.
Hopefully everybody's good. So,
well, see,
I just want to put that out first.
Well, thanks, Sheik. I really appreciate that, man. I love you back, man. I love all my fam. Thanks, man.
Anytime, man. But, the thing is I want to talk about is, every game that we played, we never got laid down, beaten down. Carolina, when we got 3 points, but, Cam Newton did not beat us. We beat ourselves,
That's
like
right.
you've been saying. Penalties been killing us.
Yeah.
But guess what, Ronbo? You could be happy about this, too. We only had 7 penalties today. 7.
Finally! See how close we came to winning? That's the reason. That's the reason. Cut the penalties back, catch the ball, and we'll beat everybody. Ho!
Exactly. And you got turnovers on them, and it's
3.
great. It's
3, 2. How many
their
turnovers?
quarterback did not beat us.
Yeah, how many turnovers?
that?
We got a fumble and an INT. How many turnovers?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. All right.
2.
Yeah, we're moving.
Yeah, man. It's definitely great, man. And it's the thing about the Hoyer and CJ thing. I've been on the CJ squad for a while.
Yeah.
And I've been still that guy. I think he's a great quarterback, and I knew that Hoyer's is just until he's ready. And CJ has been showing it. Everybody's been saying it, and he definitely has that. He just has that poise, man. He just he sits in the pocket. He moves a little bit. He just waits and sits, and okay, I got it. And he just does his thing.
He did a little Aaron Rodgers.
And Hoyer just when he. What's that?
Yeah, he did a little Aaron Rodgers move on us tonight. I mean, he danced out there just enough.
He did.
Kept his eyes downfield, and he locates Aldrich. Boom! Touchdown.
Yeah, he just freezes everything, Ronbo. He just he freezes. Okay, let me just check this out real fast. Okay, I got it. And he just runs it. And then I was like, all right, it's just this guy just cool as ice, man.
Mm-hmm.
He just, stone cold. That's pretty much what I'm going to call him.
Yeah.
We definitely had the Ferrari is.
Oh God, will he hurry up and come back?
Your Cowboys.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I hope so.
Eric Reed had his warm up today, so.
Yeah, I hope he's better next week.
So
that hands into the face mask just really blew me away. God, Eric, how do you get that right now?
I was bonehead.
Oh.
That's not a veteran move.
Oh.
Yeah, like the other caller was saying earlier, man. It's people call our whiners and this and that, but any team you're on, you definitely say that was a bullshit call with what the Carson.
Yeah.
The guy was cut him off. What did he do?
What's his way? I understand what he was supposed to do. I said, what if he just goes down and flops? Like in basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, just put your hands down and let the guy run you over. Is the referee going to throw the flag on the other guy? See, that's what I wonder. God.
Yeah, and like in basketball terms, we had a bloody diva from the other team, so he's just like Mr. Flopper.
God, that was so annoying. What are you talking about, ref? You don't need to make that call. Just a no call. You don't even have to call it on the 49ers. Just a no call.
Exactly. And then like another call, like the touchdown call with the Garcon with the knee, and he was in play. It's like, dude, do you really need that call to go in that booth and look at it? It's just like, I don't know. Do you need to get their eyes checked? It's just like, it's insane to me. I know it's a fast game.
I know.
But I could see that.
I mean, his body's bouncing around on the grass. I mean, come on. You really need to go look at that a second time.
Right. Well, our future is bright, Ronbo, and it's going to definitely, we're the best 0-6 we ever had.
Yeah, we are. Shit, let me see you tomorrow night, okay? I'll be looking for you.
Yeah, definitely. And before I go, Ronbo, all the chat rooms, I'm looking at you. Hit that like button for Ronbo Sports.
Shake!
He's the best of the F, the MVP. And we'll see you on Monday Night Raw. Download that app, and we'll see you on Monday Night Raw.
Thanks.
Go Niners.
Have a great night, bro.
Later, brother.
And we go to Rich. Rich.
Ronbo, what's up?
All right, man. What's going on? How you doing tonight? Give me some feeling on this game.
Man, I love the quarterback change, man. That just gave us a lot of momentum.
Everybody's loving it, man. It was
Number one, Rondo.
Is that that's your twin Redskin in the back, isn't
you guys fall hard, though, man.
Yeah,
you guys fall hard, though. I tell you that. You guys gave us a game.
Well,
I respect that, man.
All right.
Listen, man.
I can appreciate that.
We had the game, man. I think the rookie at the end there, man, I think he got a little nervous, man.
You know, those sideline patterns, Rich, they were waiting on that play. Now, to see, because we didn't have any timeouts left. We had so many more options. If we could have had at least 2 timeouts, we could have got close enough. But as long as we're playing the sidelines, all they had to do was sit and wait, and that's what they did.
That's because we called that early timeout. Like, it was stupid. We called that early timeout. I forget if it was early in the fourth or what.
Yep.
But he looked good, man. Again, we get another penalty at the end of the game that kills us.
Well, we love that, don't we? But that's our thing. Penalties at the end of the game. I just wish Garcon would have shot across the middle of the field. They were playing a sideline that had fully defense. If Garcon would have shot across the middle of the field, I bet you CJ would have seen him and he would have hit him. They're not in position to make the play.
We would have had enough time to clock the ball.
Garcon could have just ran it in. Because the way they were playing on the sidelines.
Garcon. I got a picture with Buckner. He's a beast.
They played hard.
They were cool, man. Afterwards, a lot of them, they just jumped on the bus. Carlos Hyde, you know what I mean? People like that.
Hey, but listen, Rich, tell your brother, DJ Swearinger is a jerk. Okay.
Yeah, he is a jerk. We just seen him 10 minutes ago, and he walked right by.
I really hate that guy.
He got hurt in the game, so I think he was a little mad.
Good. God, I hate that guy. God.
Yeah, and Joe, man, Joe didn't get nobody no love today either, man. He came out.
That's all right. They know they were in a game. They did not. They were supposed to beat us by double digits.
Well, after Kirk Cousins ran in for that touchdown, after another flag that gave him the first down, he ran in for that touchdown. I took off into the tunnel. I was pissed off.
Yeah, that was a backbreaker.
I seen on the TV that Robinson caught this deep-ass touchdown pass.
Yep.
I'm like, wow. I said, we got a chance to come back and maybe win this game.
We'd got that onside kick. We would have won. It came down to that.
But, yeah, that's the first time I heard Redskins Stadium as loud as I heard it. And you can hear the Niner fans in that stadium.
Yeah.
Too. But the Redskins, last time we played against the Redskins, you can hear more Niner fans than Redskins. This time, the Redskins fans, they were loud.
Niners fans got loud.
Yeah, because, that was an intense game. One thing nobody can say about the 49ers this year, we have not had one boring game. The Panthers game was kind of boring for us, but every game after that came right down to the closing seconds. Who was going to win it? 49ers playing some exciting football, and that's why, Rich, I know the 49ers getting ready to turn this thing around. All these losses, these close losses, that's getting ready to shift, and probably this year.
Yeah, I'm dying to see how this rookie plays this year, man. If he can play like he played when he, for the first 2.5 quarters or whatever he played, I think at the last possession we had to get in field goal range,
yeah,
I think he was a little nervous. But if he can play like he did, for the first 2.5 quarters that he played, I think we can win some ball games this year.
He's just a kid. Kyle's gonna coach him up. He'll be ready next time.
Definitely.
He'll have more poise. Yeah. So
Definitely, man. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed the game, man. We lost, but look at it. Look at what we're losing by every game, Ronbo.
Same score. Rich, let me see you. Let me see you tomorrow night, man. To get some time, man. I'll see you on Red and Gold Radio. Okay.
All right. Take it easy. I'm on my way home anyway.
All right, man. Dad, Rich.
All right. Go Niners.
Yeah. Let's go to Hugo.
I know.
Hugo.
Hey, Ronbo. How are you?
Hey, Hugo. Doing all right, man. And I can't. I'm so excited about next week. We haven't played. I'm already ready to go. Let's go. Let's go, man. I can't wait.
Yes.
God, it's gonna be good.
Definitely, I am not sad about this game. I'm not sad. And like I told you from the beginning, after 4 or 5 games, let it play our boy CJ.
Yeah.
And definitely, he did a very good game tonight.
Yeah. And get Ruben back next week as well.
If he would start the game, we have more options maybe to even win this game.
You know what? His nerves might have been shot. I got a feeling CJ came in just at the right time. They probably could have brought him in a little earlier, but next week he'll start. Shanahan needs to prepare him all week long mentally to come out and start. This time, CJ came in with the mindset of, I'm coming in to rescue this game. But if you would have started him, he would have been thinking too much. Tonight, he didn't have to think too much. He just says, okay, well, he needs me in there. I can do this. So next week, Shanahan prepares him from Tuesday on, and he'll be ready for the Cowboys.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
He was no play with the first team all this.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Week.
You're right.
So definitely, that was a lot of surprise up there. What he played very good.
Yeah, I mean, for a guy that wasn't prepared, hadn't been playing with the ones, and he just came in there and was cool as a cucumber, and just got it done. I have been really impressed with his maturity, and as I say, he's only a kid, and they brought him in. Look at him. He looked better to me than Trubisky. I watched Trubisky the other day. I got to see him again tonight, but he looked better than Trubisky.
The entire team changed. As soon as he started playing, the defense started, play better and all. So definitely we was needed somebody like that.
It's crazy, wasn't it? Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody got fired up. The defense got better. The offensive line, as bad as they are, they even got a little better. It says, it's amazing the effect that CJ's having on this team.
Let's give it a chance, this kid, to keep playing until the end of the season and see how he's doing.
As long as he
and
doesn't
then
get
maybe thinking about if we want to pick it up on a quarterback and the draft. But I agree with you. First, we need to look in on the offensive line.
Please.
That was our main concern on the draft.
Oh. I even tweeted one day. I said, you know what? If you're a kid right now, 13, 14 years old, if you want to make the big bucks in the NFL, if you're a big kid that can get bigger and stronger, let's say if you can go 260, 275, drink all your milk every day, keep lifting heavy, you can make more money than anybody in the NFL other than a quarterback in about 5 years. You are going to be in demand. Get strong, practice your technique, and be an offensive lineman. You will be worth your weight in gold. I mean, God, give me some offensive linemen, please.
And like you said, it's very hard to find a very good offensive line up there. Definitely, it's going to be really hard. You have to go into the draft to pick it up one offensive line.
Yeah, because if you're really good, you're not going to be unemployed. Man.
No.
Whew. And cap space, if I don't have enough money, and like one somebody said a little while ago, no, I think Tito says, teams, they run out of their money, they can't afford this guy. You know what? I would get rid of somebody else before I get rid of my offensive line, because my offense, the buck stops with the offensive line. If he doesn't protect that quarterback, I don't care who he is, he's going down. So, well, wait a minute.
Right. You have to
Unless
give it
he's
enough
Russell
time.
Wilson.
And you can see tonight, he got a few times that he don't have enough time to throw the ball.
Yeah. Poor CJ. And that play he made downfield on Marquise Goodwin, had he had another second, he might have connected with Marquise, but there was no time. He had to let the ball go and take his chances. Hugo, we got to say goodbye, Hugo. But tell you, let's talk tomorrow night, all right? See you on Red and Gold.
No problem, Rumble. Go Niners!
Yeah. Let's go. Is that Daniel or okay, Daniel? And New
Ronbo.
Yeah, Daniel.
Ronbo. We lost today, man. We lost by 2 points, but
that's our favorite.
We lost 26-24,
yeah,
but
that's our favorite
the Niners
score.
lost 26-24.
Yeah.
CJ Beathard beat the Redskins 24-9.
Yeah.
That's the way I look
so
at it.
true, because they scored 14 points right to start the game.
I saw a lot of positive things today.
Yeah. I feel real good about this game. I really do. Because CJ's going to start fast next week. We're not going to crawl up out of a hole. We're not going to keep dancing around and doing weird things. So I can't wait till next Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be. Look, CJ played good. He did for sure. I'm just pump the brakes a little bit. Like he's got all season, and honestly, this is kind of how I saw it playing out to begin with. Earlier in the season, I'm pretty. I can go back to one of your shows. I called for probably around week 6, maybe week 7. We'd see Beathard. We'd give him a little bit of time. Let's give him the rest of the season. Let's see how he does, and this is going to, determine pretty much exactly how we're going to play free agency and the draft next year. CJ's play alone is going to determine how we play the draft and free agency next year, definitely.
He was gonna play at some point during the season, but today was fine. We almost won that game. So Kyle's gonna coach him up and get him ready, and next week he'll be better prepared than he was today, because CJ, quite frankly, he just rode in on a white horse and was like the guy on the stallion that came in to see if he could save the day. But next week it'll be his game from beginning to end. Let's see what happens then. Oh, I think I like what I'm thinking.
Yeah, exactly. And it's as far as the defensive side goes, it needs improvement. The corners played a little bit better, but I like our defensive line. Solomon Thomas played really good. Deforest Buckner is keeping it up. The one thing I feel like we're missing on that defensive line, we get pressure, but it's not consistent pressure.
Yeah.
The one thing I think we're missing is that true Leo position, that true pass rusher.
Because
I feel every pass rusher we have, you look at Buckner, Solomon Thomas.
They're okay, but they're not great. And
they're good interior pass rushers. That's where they're best.
Yeah.
You don't see many people coming off the edge, and that's what I think we need.
Viciousness. That's what I'm talking about. I need an absolute dog that eats raw meat right there in the field before he comes out. I want an animal, and it's got to be one in the draft next year. I tell you, wherever you get him, I don't care. Just get me a guy that everybody has the plan for and are afraid of, other than just Buckner. Come on. Pressure.
Yeah. And I think after this game, I think one thing is maybe determine it next week, but I feel like I can determine it now, is quarterback round 1 is no. Don't do it. Don't draft a quarterback round 1. If you want to draft a quarterback, look into that 2nd or 3rd round. Wait for something to fall. You got to draft the absolute best talent you can get with your pick in the first round.
Yeah.
And whether that's defensive line or wide receiver, we desperately need another offensive weapon that would help CJ a long ways for sure.
Yeah, I fully agree. So,
it's but you know what? I'm happy what I saw today. CJ came in, and I wouldn't say I was defending Hoyer, but I wasn't, you never knew what you were going to get from CJ. He came in, he showed that he can play the game, and I think he still has a lot to learn, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You saw a lot of times in the pocket, he had happy feet in the pocket a little bit. There were a couple times, I watched him run right into a sack. He's got ways to go.
He learned.
Definitely not, he's not this.
He's not all pro yet. But you know what?
Exactly.
You could see you've got the clay that you can work with there, and that's the point, Tell you what, Daniel.
The one thing, and with seeing Brian Hoyer, the one thing I was always so frustrated on, the one thing I could never defend him against, and that is
the way he just gives up on plays. As soon as he sees pressure coming in his face, the way you just kind of see him turn his back and tuck the ball in and just take the sack. That touchdown pass to Arik Robinson, you would never see Brian Hoyer do.
Yeah,
and that's because CJ got out of the pocket, was on the run, saw a guy downfield, and was able to throw the ball on the run. He didn't just give up and take the sack. That's something you never, ever see Brian Hoyer do.
So agree. Dan, we got to stop there, though. Let's come on. We'll see you tomorrow night on Red and Gold Radio, okay?
Yep, you got it.
All right. And Steph, who told me before the season started, okay, I believe probably really should start C.J. Beathard. I said, Steph, he's not ready, man. Brian Hoyer's looking good right now in preseason and this and that. So, Steph, I owe you a big round of applause. And apology. You were absolutely right. I had no idea that C.J. was that ready and mature already. So, yeah, he's the right guy.
Yeah, I was happy when I see him get in the game for sure.
Oh God, poor Hoyer. He's going to be the backup for the rest of the season. How embarrassing! He's standing over there with a baseball cap on and his house shoes. It's his own fault. I mean, come on, Brian. What are you doing? My God. So it's such a sad thing. He should think about retiring, though.
Yeah, I would if I was him at this point.
Yeah, come on. You're not going to ever be a quarterback, Brian. Well, Nick Foles, him and Nick Foles could be good buddies. They like to go from one team to another and hold the clipboard and get paid, but they don't really want to play.
Yeah.
Nick Foles definitely doesn't. I've heard reports about Nick. He's not really crazy about playing. He likes being on the sidelines. When him and Bruce Arians were together in Kansas City, he was loving it because Bruce Arians was his coach at one time, and Bruce called him over, had him come over there and hold the clipboard. He was as happy as he could be. He's satisfied in that role. Disgusting.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Steph. What's on your mind, man?
But there's talks already about wanting another quarterback.
The 49ers?
And I'm like, no. Just everybody, not everybody coming in, but some people coming in and saying they want to draft a quarterback from the first round or whatever. I'm like, can you just be patient with CJ real quick? Did you not see how he played? Because, he came in, and first of all, it wasn't even his game. It was Hoyer's game.
Mm-hmm.
Hoyer left the game with all that mess, and CJ kind of just picked it all up and brought us back. And that's a lot for a start.
Damn right.
About the new quarterback, I think that ain't a good idea.
No,
just yet.
Yeah. And there's other needs. If you got a quarterback, you know what? We need to wait and assess CJ before, because 49er fans love to draft quarterbacks in the first round. I don't know where that comes from or why, but every year, 49er fans, hey, quarterback in the first round. You don't know what you're getting yourself in the first round all the time with a first round quarterback. How many times have the Jets and the Browns and all these other teams got a quarterback in the first round and they're getting rid of them as fast as they bring them in? Don't be silly with that. That's my feeling.
And I think they're forgetting who drafted C.J. Beathard.
Exactly.
Kyle Shanahan drafted C.J. Beathard, and that should give you as much confidence as a first-round quarterback does.
I think so, and he knows what a quarterback should look like. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I trust Kyle.
He showed toughness. Oh, and then he had a glimpse. We had a glimpse of Aaron Rodgers.
Didn't you see the dancing feet? I mean, Daniel called it happy feet, but I think he did that on purpose. I mean, he maneuvers in that pocket. Well, he made one mistake when he ran right into the defender coming around the corner. But he was so focused on what he was doing, he didn't even see that defender coming. That was pretty funny, though. Yeah. But he still got, it's okay. He'll learn.
He did what he had to. Yeah, he's a rookie.
Yeah.
And he has a lot. He has something to learn, but he has a lot that we could say that he already has. He already has a lot what we need right now. And
there's plenty of upside.
Yeah. So, and man, what if he pulled that game off?
So close. If Garcon doesn't get into it with a ref, like we always have a ref at the end of the game, if we don't have a ref situation, I think Robbie Gould wins that game. Damn it.
Yeah.
We
just at least needed to save one timeout, and we could have hit a slant or whatever to Trent Taylor or Garcon up the middle, 6-7 yards. and hit the field goal.
Yeah, we got to get more out of Trent Taylor. This is 2 weeks in a row we didn't get enough out of Trent Taylor, so he got to be brought back into the fold next week. Or teams are learning how to defend Trent Taylor because Trent Taylor will kill you. I think teams are starting to they're starting to plan and actually game plan for Trent Taylor because he'll kill you. I think that's 2 weeks in a row. So, Steph got to go, and let me see you tomorrow, okay?
Ronbo for sure. DJ Beathard, Niners all day.
Yeah. Richie Rich.
Ronbo, what's going on, brother?
Oh, that's good. I'm feeling so much better about the 49ers right now, man. This team's starting to take form a little bit more. Every week, this team's starting to take a little bit more form. Today was a huge step.
This is the thing, like I've been telling on your program for the longest, especially with a lot of the faithful. So I see a lot of negativity, especially on the chats when when you're doing the games on YouTube. And I just get tired of seeing people with this negativity. Like, listen, you don't build teams in 1 year. Yes. It don't work that way. Not many teams that you build in that. Go look at the Dallas Cowboys and when Jimmy Johnson got there and see how many competitive games they were in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just baffles me that people, oh man, this and that, and then people complaining about, this. This is what happens with young teams and experienced teams. These guys haven't played a year in. Don't forget, we're not even fully developed yet. And also, this is a year of evaluating players, seeing who's going to be there, seeing who's not going to be there. And now CJ, I love the young kid. He has the poise. He has the wherewithal. Of course, he needs to be a little bit more out there, more experience and stuff. But I say this: if we get a top 3 pick, which is probably going to be, what I would do is I'll be looking for a trade for a King's ransom next year.
Now, who would you
That's what I'm looking at.
Who would you be trading? You're talking about trading CJ?
No. I'm talking about for that pick. Ron.
Oh, for that. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying now. Oh, of course.
For that pick.
Because you already got your quarterback, I think. I think you should stay with CJ and address some of the other needs. And you're right. And strip people naked. Anybody that wants that top round pick, and especially if we're in the top 5, like you're thinking, you will pay for that.
Remember what the Redskins got for? Not the Redskins, the Rams. I think it was the Rams got for RG3. They got a whole bunch of stuff. And I think a few years back, the Cleveland Browns and the Titans got a whole bunch of picks for Carson Wentz and Jared Goff. Look what they turned in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you think CJ is the guy going, now he's going to have these games, and I want to see nobody on the chat. Oh, CJ is this. CJ is a bum. Listen, he's going to have a game. He's going up against he got the defense that the one caller said earlier that he wants to see him against the defense. The next defense that he probably have going up against that's stout and kind of legit is the Eagles. That's in 2 weeks.
Ooh, and that is going to be a test.
So
you're right.
And I don't expect him to go out there. I'll be honest with you. I don't expect him to go out there and do work at Philly. I'll be honest with you. He's going to have his ups and downs. It's the point of can he process it mentally? Can he sit up there? You know what I mean? And this and that. This team, 5 losses. We just hit a record with 5 losses of the closest games. Bill Walsh. You think Bill Walsh? Do people understand Bill Walsh? He hated losing, but he understood to get his image and to build a powerhouse. He had to go through that.
He should know. That's all part of growing.
And but I understand. But I look at people, and some of these people I know been around long enough to see the Niners back in the 80s and 90s. I was about 3-4 years old, so when it's 79. So I'm 41. So at the end of the day, it's like, but I seen them when they was coming up in the early part of the 80s, and that's when I started liking them. I saw the colors, and I said, oh man, that's my team right there. But I understand what they had to go through because I look at history. But you seem to have a lot of people now. If you're 20 some years or younger, I get it. You've never seen the Niners be that team except with Harbaugh for the short years. Yeah. But if you're a person that's 40, 50 so years and plus, you should know what it takes. If you talk about on Facebook, if you are on the chat talking this nonsense, you should know what it takes. Jimmy Johnson went through with the Cowboys. It took him like 3 so years. Bill Walsh 3 so years. Chuck Noll. You can't build stuff in 1 year. Rome wasn't built in 1 year.
And you're probably right. That age group around 20s, they're the ones that are complaining because they've never had it other than Harbaugh and what happened recently. So their patience is real short. Richie, let me
everybody know before I go. I know you got a lot of people. I'm just want everybody to know. Keep calm and please keep the faith. If you one of them negative people and you don't like what you see, hey, you can always go to another team.
Yeah. I knew that was coming too.
I'm being honest, Ronbo. I'm being just straight up, bro.
Yeah, I hear you too. All right, Richie. You have a great night. I hope to see you tomorrow night if you got some time. I'll try
to catch you on Raw tomorrow, Ronbo. All right, brother.
All right, fam. Yeah, people got to know, man. The team is, You saw improvement from Rashard Robinson in the secondary tonight. It's a little by little. They've got to acclimate. Remember, the 49ers defense has been through 3 years, three different defensive coordinators, three different defensive coordinators, and we went through 3 different offensive schemes. You can't just come in and just do it. It just doesn't work that way. So that's why, we need to stop whining all the time. Let's go to let's go. Oh, there is V8 from Trey. Yeah.
And all the people said, finally.
Trey!
There's been a lot of things that we're going to get to. All right?
I know it. I'm just going to sit back
Shout
and
out
relax.
to my tag team partner. You already know, one half of TNT Tag Team Champions of the world. Brother Ronbo, thank you for the platform. Always appreciate you.
You're so welcome.
And that's about the nicest thing that I'm going to say to you today.
Trey, I have to apologize before you say anything else. I got to apologize, Trey. I got off the bus, though, Trey. Yeah, I got off at the last stop.
I've had the best day ever, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on, because Ronbo, we're having a party right now. We're having a fake, I told you CJ was sweet party, okay? Because there was one guy, week 2, there was one guy saying put CJ in, and that was me. Oh, I'm sorry, let me refresh your memory. Week 2 of the preseason, against Denver.
Yeah.
When he played.
Yeah.
And he showed you. Do I have to remind you guys today when he got out? Remember I told you Brian Hoyer couldn't make the plays when you were talking about running Shanahan's offense?
Yeah.
You remember those days?
Yeah.
Remember that?
I remember that.
Remember that? Oh, Brian.
Listen, if
Brian
you missed the
Horrible.
beginning, I've already applied.
Brian Horrible runs.
I ended my apology.
Hold on one second, because I'm going somewhere with it. Hold on 1 second. Kendrick Bourne, CJ Beathard connection. He did the exact same thing. He got out of the pocket in the preseason and made a big play, did he not?
Yes, he did.
And I said that he had that talent week 2 of
Yes,
the
you
preseason,
did.
and he should start over Brian Hoyer.
Yes,
and I
you
didn't care if he knew the offense.
Yes.
Because the offense that Brian Hoyer knows is not good enough.
That's a good point.
I don't care what he knows.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Okay, so CJ does what he does. I wasn't surprised. I'm glad that he did that because it was that time. Okay, and guess what the good news is, Ronbo? We got 10 games for that young guy to get some experience. 10 games.
Indeed.
You can't buy that.
He should be
we
smoking.
are the first team that is getting a head start for 2018 right now.
Don't you love it?
We're the first team. So you can look at it any way you want to look at it. This ain't a moral victory. This is real talk. The auditions are on. I don't know if Shanahan listens to this program because a lot of the things that we say, they end up happening, Ronbo.
Kind of scary, huh?
Bowman, you're done. He's out of here. Hoyer, this is your last straw. You're out of here.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? But I told y'all it was his last straw. I told you guys.
Yeah,
and
you
then
did.
Let's get to Kirk Cousins. Let's get to my family.
Please.
Because I'm supposed to be eating some crow, right? I'm supposed to be eating some crow,
Well,
right?
not you don't. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you could say you agree.
No,
but I don't know.
because the last time I checked, Kirk threw for 330 yards against us, had 2 touchdowns passing, and even had a rushing touchdown. Kirk.
True.
Making plays with his leg, but he played bad though, right, Ronbo? He was terrible.
No.
He's the number 2 or 3.
He wasn't
rated.
terrible.
He was terrible. I didn't say these were, my partner throwing out these, he said Kirk's worth 47 or I think it was 52. It might have even been 75 million for 1 year. I don't know what the astronomical fake number that he threw out. But that's what guys do, when they want to downplay somebody. We got a young guy, okay? But I'll say this, CJ got 10 games. All right, if you think that we're not going to pull the trigger on the quarterback, that means that CJ going to show it in 10 games. But I'll tell you this, the guy didn't have any did he have any reps, Ronbo? He had backup reps, right?
CJ, he hasn't had any work. He's number 2
He
guy.
had backup, and look what he did.
Can't wait to hear what he does next week.
Our receivers were actually making plays. Aldrich Robinson sighting.
Beautiful play.
Big plays downfield. Isn't that what Aldridge's known for? But when your quarterback can't get it done, that's why he kept his helmet on. He didn't want any of those shots.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I couldn't understand why he wouldn't take his helmet off. He had his baseball cap on for a couple of minutes, though.
That is enough. I won. Do they have what is Oh my gosh, what's that quarter? What is Matt Barkley's number? Is it on speed dial? We need to go ahead and thank you for your service, Brian. We're gonna go ahead and
They should call Matt, actually.
Really quickly.
I don't know what they can do with Hoyer. That's embarrassing for him standing around on the sidelines now.
Embarrassing is the way that he played.
Well, that's true.
Embarrassing.
Yeah,
you can't throw a swing route to a running back. You're overshooting Pierre Garçon, throwing it into the third stands. That's embarrassing. We're down 17-0. A rookie has to run down the field with almost no timeouts before halftime, and guess what he does? He gets us in the end zone.
That was amazing, wasn't it? No time on the clock.
See what I mean?
And he ran down and got a touchdown.
See what I mean?
Has he done a press conference yet?
Let's not act like Robbie Gould didn't miss. I swear to you, Ronbo, I'm watching the game at work with the sound off because I'm acting like I'm doing something, but I'm not. And the way he kicked it, I could have sworn that there was a flag called. It was like, no way. Like, that had to be a practice swing or something. Like, we lost by 2 points, and we missed 3, so it is what it is, man. But I was the first to say put CJ in when everybody said, and I'm not even going to – that's not what tonight is about. Tonight is about the fact that we finally got a direction.
That's what I was talking about. I agree.
Mike McGlinchey. Everybody wants to be sexy. He's the top left tackle from Notre Dame. They've put out some hits at offensive line the last couple of years.
Ooh. All right. Let me go. What's his name?
See what I mean?
What's his name? I want to go check film.
Mike McGlinchey.
Mike McGlinchey.
And check this out. Brandon Fusco on Monday Night Raw. We're going to holler at you,
Get out,
bro.
Brandon. Get out now. And Garrett.
We're going to holler at you, bro.
He is definitely going to wait for tomorrow.
No, we got a full segment. TNT, let me holler at you coming because we saved the heat for Monday Night Raw, Ronbo.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, brother. We're not celebrating more victories. We're celebrating 10 games of a new, fresh start because that's what it is with this rookie. That
big difference.
You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed, Trey. I hear you, man. Trey, I'll be looking forward to hearing you tomorrow night on Raw. We can get raggedy and Raw.
You know what it is. And if you're going to come on Monday, don't come with that weak stuff on Monday Night Raw. Nobody.
Yes.
Tomorrow, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Right? And if you just passive, just listen. Got it. Monday Night Raw. If you don't get in the ring to talk about it or get dirty, get it in. Let's go. All right, TNT, we sending the challenge out.
There you go. Trey, looking forward. Can't wait till tomorrow night, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, man. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, Trey. Thanks, man. There it is. One half of TNT Connection, Monday Night Raw. If you got Ronbo Sports app, and if you don't have it, you're going to need that if you want to get involved with Ronbo. I mean, tell you, Red and Gold Radio is hilarious stuff. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm looking. I just want to say real quickly, it's hilarious. I kept wondering why Brian Hoyer would not take his helmet off when he's standing on the sideline. I figured at some point he thought he was going to run back on the field. I'm looking now. When Brian Hoyer does his press conference, he still has his helmet on. B, take the helmet off, man. Oh, God, Brian Hoyer, I can see him in his car now. He still can't believe he got taken out of the game. He's still in full uniform driving home. He walks into the house. They took me out of the game. They really took me out of the game. Honey, you can take your helmet off now. I can't believe I was taken out of the game. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Brian's in his suit and tie now. Hey, is that the Hulk? Oh, it's the 1, 2, 3 kid. Tyler!
What's up?
Tyler, man, we just seen a strange transformation in the 49ers. Our poor guy we've been defending all year.
I want to say something that we all should have said.
What's that?
We all owe a big apology to Deshaun Watson.
How come?
I said that kid could not throw the ball, and all he could do was lob it up for Mike Williams. He's second in the league in pass touchdowns by 1 to Wentz and Rodgers.
Who are the Texans playing?
They whooped on the Browns today.
Okay, because I saw Deshaun last week and he did a good job against the Patriots.
5 touchdowns last week and 5 the week before.
Yeah, no, he's amazing. You know what I'm starting to wonder though? Hopkins is even better receiver than people know. I mean, he is amazing. So yeah.
Yeah, but he's also got Will Fuller. He's chucking it deep to Will Fuller. I didn't know he could throw that deep too.
Yeah, they got one of the best 1-2 combinations.
Oh, the Chiefs just finally scored.
Who are they playing?
The Steelers.
You know what? I got to tell you, though, that 1-2 punch of Fuller and Hopkins, that's one of the best combinations in the league. That they could actually end up in the Super Bowl. So we'll see.
They really could. I mean,
their defense took a hit, though.
Watson can handle the pressure. I don't really know.
Well, the defense took a hit. You can't do by that
right now.
Well, they're doing that with JJ and also their other premier defender. So I don't know if they're going to do anything with that. But hey, Tyler, you watch what happened tonight. Go ahead, man. What were you going to say about the 49ers?
I'm really happy with CJ, and there's no going back now. I mean, Kyle already said in his press conference, he said CJ's the man for next week. So.
Oh, absolutely. There should have been no question about that.
Well, he didn't say that. He said
going
he will be the starting quarterback moving forward. So.
Yeah. And it had to be. I mean, CJ showed enough stuff tonight that you can't go back. I mean, he's really good, and he's going to be better. And he's a rookie, and he's looking like that. Well, what's he going to look like at the end of the season? Good Lord, he's got skill.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And at first, I thought that we were playing the Eagles next week, so I got really scared and everything. And I'm like, wait, we got the Cowboys. I think we can actually win that one.
Yeah. The Cowboys are a team in disarray. They're right to be beaten.
They got no Zeke.
They got no Zeke. And also there's a lot of problems. There's in-house problems. Jerry Jones is coming down hard on anything. And he's threatened the players. I mean, the Cowboys are going to fall apart within the next 4 or 5 weeks. I mean, they're not a team of harmony right now. And Zeke's been a problem all year because the fact that he thought he was going to have to serve this sentence, and now he's going to have to serve his sentence. So that's ruining the team, too. So I'm delighted to see this happening. It couldn't happen to a better team, Tyler. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really hope that they're I don't know about that O-line. I mean, I don't know what the defensive line for us is going to look like, but, the Redskins' offensive line is supposed to be pretty good, too. I thought they were like number 3 in the league in pass blocking or something.
Well, they must be because they handled us really well.
They did, but we still got penetration. That's my point.
Yeah, we did rough them up, though.
Go ahead.
No, I say we did rough them up a little bit. We just couldn't get past them, and we dropped them once. I mean, we got to Cousins one time, so it's. But I just wish there could have been a little more pressure. We need more speed coming off the edge.
Yeah, usually we're getting like 4 sacks a game or something like that.
Yeah.
But today it was a little bit less.
That's all right. It'll get better.
But I wonder when Armstead's coming back. I hope he's back next week.
Yeah, how bad? I haven't heard the report on his hand. It must be kind of serious.
I don't think it's that serious, honestly.
We could always
I don't think it was.
Put a club on like everybody else. Oh, God.
I don't think it's all that serious because it said doubtful to return to this game, but that means there was still a slight possibility. It didn't guarantee him out for the rest of this game, so he should be back for next week.
All right, good, because sometimes you get a sprained wrist or something, they'll take you out for a long time. So we'll see what happens. They'll give us a report tomorrow like they always do.
But, hey, the good thing is Reuben Foster's coming back next week.
It's about time. He should have been back this week. We would have won tonight. Because they were killing us underneath.
He'll be back in time for the winning.
Yes, indeed. Tyler, as you know, we got a lot of people here tonight. Let me see you tomorrow if you get a chance, huh?
All right, and, George Beathard to Kittle is going to be a long-time thing, and we just got to learn how to catch the ball.
Hey, it's gonna be like Montana to
Catch
Clark.
the ball, eliminate the penalties. We'd beat almost everybody.
Everybody. I mean, look, nobody's beating us. We're beating ourselves. So you're right. All right, Tyler. Have a good night, buddy.
Yeah, my buddy's a Redskins fan, so I hope he's not talking tomorrow.
Well, no, let him talk. You got plenty of things you can say back to him. They escaped. They didn't beat us. They escaped. All right, big difference. All right, Tyler. Have a good night, buddy.
All right, night, man.
Yeah.
Let's go, Beathard.
Yeah. We got Cornelio Ortiz. Cornelio says, "What's up, Ronbo?" What's up, Cornelio? I didn't notice you, man, in the chat, man. I gotta zoom over the chat more often. Appreciate you, man. Hey, let's go to the Hulkmaniac. Tyler.
What's up, Beathard Maniac? Hey, I got a perfect name for him.
What's that?
The chosen one.
Clever! So clever! This is what Juan is in J-U-A-N and chosen one.
Yeah, it's J-U-A-N instead of O. Yeah, chosen one.
I like that. That's good stuff, babe. I gotta tell you, he amazed me though. I didn't think he'd come in with that much cool. At first, when I saw him run on the field, I was so scared. And I'm looking at Hoyer standing over the sideline with his helmet on. I think, what is he coming back in or what? No, it looks like.
He didn't want to see anybody seeing him cry.
Yeah, no, so keep the helmet in so nobody. Poor Hoyer. He's on his way to his next team. And I don't know how many teams he's already played with already, but he's on his way to his next team. And it's just a shame that he can't.
Yeah, I think he's trying to play on every single team.
Well, he's in line to do it because, I mean, come on. Hoyer really, I don't know why he couldn't do any better than that. I mean, you see yourself on film every week, Tyler. Make some adjustments. But, okay. Yeah, it's over. So now we got to find another backup.
CJ was on the practice squad throwing, and he's doing better than.
Makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. But I'm delighted, and I can't wait. CJ's he's gonna get more work in with the ones next week. You're gonna see a better connection with him and the one receivers, because after he came in, that was it for Marquise Goodwin for the most part. He couldn't find him. He was working with George Kittle, and mainly because George Kittle is this guy from school. And he was okay with Garcon, but I'm sure he's going to be better next week with Garcon. It's like, that was like strange how Kyle trusted that process too. Because he said, all right, you got your boy George. I'll call you the plays, just get it done. Just get out there, just like that. And he did. Wow. That's what's impressive. So.
I still say we should get Barkley.
Saquon Barkley? Or backup Barkley?
Triple B. Beathard, Shaquan, Barkley, and Breda.
Oh.
Killer bees. Here you go.
Barkley. Wow, Barkley. What a combination. You know what, though? I was kind of impressed with Carlos Hyde tonight, so I ain't going to say anything about Carlos. I thought he was pretty good tonight, And especially in light of the fact that he knows they're trying to trade him. But he came out there, he's very professional.
Yeah.
And there was no emotions on him. He got that touchdown and then his classic throw that ball into the stands. I wonder if they charge Carlos for those footballs. But, I like him. I still like Carlos. I don't know. He's going to have to prove himself for the next few weeks. He's got to. If Carlos can avoid getting hurt, I think he might be a 49er fan. If he can avoid getting hurt between now and the end of the season, they'll sign him, or they'll lowball him in some bad kind of a deal, and they'll say, well, we'll go elsewhere and look. And then I guess Barkley is in the mix, That might be the first time that since they already got their quarterback, I think, they might go ahead and think about getting him a running mate. And Saquon Barkley is guy's an animal, man. I'd love to see him on our team, but they don't normally go that route, so we'll see.
Yeah, I didn't get the alert Friday that you were on. I didn't get it till Saturday morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
I didn't get to call you, but I'm glad you're back, though. I was having withdrawals.
Well, thanks. Actually, we didn't do it. Actually, Friday we didn't. We just, what? Our first show was for. That's right, for Bowman. I forgot. After Bo retired, we not retired, but after they gave Bo the exit. Oh my God! I gotta go talk to the fam. What just happened to us? They just threw Bo out just like that. So yeah.
Oh, by the way, there was some dude on Facebook talking shit about everybody that calls in the show, and he's a 49ers fan.
Oh, I saw you dealing with him.
Saying Trey was retarded. Saying Trey, when does Trey get off the short bus and all that? Yeah, I jumped in the ring.
Yeah, I saw you dealing with him. So
I just smacked that on him.
I just let you do that, and I'll just leave that alone, because if I get started on this boy, I know I'll get carried away. Some people, I don't know what they're thinking when they say those things. Do they actually think nobody's going to take exception to saying things like that? That was just really ridiculous.
I mean, think about it. You got Takeo Spikes, Patrick Willis, Bowman, and now, Foster, next man up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Montana, Rice, Gore, they all freaking left. I mean, it's just.
I don't know. It is what it is. And somebody just mentioned a few minutes ago, we have a lot of young fans. So those of us who've been around for a lot longer, we don't understand. What is he?
Well, he said he was 41, so.
Oh, no, there's no excuse for him, though. So, but the younger fans, I give them excuse, I give them a bye, and I try to tell them things to enlighten them, and if they still want to fight, I just walk away. But, you're right. There's a lot of people running around, like Richie Rich just pointed out a minute ago, would you calm down? You don't know the things you need to know before you say those stupid things. So, it gets like that sometimes. But you can only tell him. You can only enlighten him, and that's it. He's going to say what he's going to say. He's going to think what he's going to think, But they'll figure it out later on, You don't.
If someone mentioned the James, I forget his first name, but James from Florida State, he plays corner, safety, and linebacker.
It's an amazing individual. That's a lot of positions.
Yeah, he's. Yeah.
and people don't like Jamal Adams. What's his name? What's that quarterback's name? There's the Heisman winner? What I said? What's his name? Adams. Anyway,
Lamar Jackson?
I'm sorry, it's Jackson. Lamar Jackson. Jackson plays.
Yeah.
They say that in the NFL, they probably won't make him a quarterback but he's got any number of positions he could probably play. He's an athletic freak that just happens to play quarterback. But there's other places where he can be used and be more effective. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens to him in the draft, though. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see. But the Golden Boys coming out to be quarterbacks next year, I can't wait to see that crop. We may not have to get involved in that, Tyler. You know, because I really do want an offensive lineman. I want some kick-butt offensive linemen like the Rams have.
Trey, that's the dude from Notre Dame.
Yeah. Give me that.
Yeah, he's beastie.
Yeah, because I'm sick of watching guys run right past the offensive line like they weren't even there. I said, come on, you guys, boy, that's a bunch of weak sisters, man. They ran by you guys like you weren't even there. Right through the middle. They don't bother Trent Brown or Joe Staley. They just run right up the middle and just sweep through there like the plague. I said, man, you guys couldn't put up no more fight than
Foster was there.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Anyway, hey, see you tomorrow, bro.
All right, man.
As Trey has already issued the challenge, don't come with anything nice. Good night, Hulk. It's already in the day, but it's kind of late on the East. I keep saying good night. It's not that late yet. Let's go to Derek. Derek.
What's up, Ronbo?
Derek, man, just sitting back here and thinking about the good old days that are coming up. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you, man?
Uh-huh.
What's on your mind?
Man, I'm fucking ecstatic.
Yeah.
I'm fucking ecstatic.
I hear you. And why is that? You're not picking up a quarterback in the first round?
You know why, baby. You know why.
Yeah, I do. We're going to stop losing this game by 1 and 2 points, man. I'm telling you right now. We're ready to roll now. Let's get it going.
I think we could beat the damn Cowboys next week.
I really do think so. It's time for us to start winning. You can't lose every week by these tiny little scores. It's time for us to win.
Yeah. But Bether, dude, if he keeps on playing, we have 10 more games to go, right? Like 10 more games.
Mm-hmm.
If he keeps playing at that kind of level,
yeah,
we don't have to sign nobody. We don't have to draft nobody in the first round. We're set.
Don't you love it?
That's a big if, but
and
I have confidence in him.
Yeah, I do too. And he's Kyle's type of quarterback. You can tell. He's got Kyle Shanahan written all over him. So that's what I like about him the best. You know? So he's going to be a monster. Monster. So we're ready to roll.
Thank God, but he saved us $30 million if he keeps on playing at that type of level.
I know. Oh, I meant to ask Trey about that, but Trey was so smooth. He didn't. But Trey did announce that his boy Cousins did do some very good things tonight, including running touchdowns in. He wasn't one-dimensional. He passed for 300 yards and blah, blah, blah. But Beathard may have that potential as well, and he ain't going to cost no $32 million. He may cost more than that in the future, though. 4 years from now, Beathard, his big payday, $50 million. The 49ers have the highest paid quarterback in NFL history. So, you know. Well, that's 4 years away, though.
Yo, I was wrong about him, though. Like, I was so skeptical, but they proved me wrong.
About Beathard? Same here. I was
kind of skeptical.
Yeah. I just didn't know I didn't know he was gonna be ready so soon. And if he was ready, I thought it'd be like next year sometime. He might be ready sooner than that. I'm very impressed. So yeah, you're right. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, and my boy Saquon Barkley, dude. I know you want to get the offensive lineman and the Leo, but with that type of talent and type of potential he has, like, we have to get. I want that, dude.
But Derek, here's the problem. If there's nobody to block for him, he ain't gonna be able to run. See, I'm sick and tired of our offensive linemen. And people run through them like they're a bunch of little girls. And I'm not talking about heavy girls. I'm talking about little thin girls that don't weigh nothing. They just run. I mean, the defensive line they were sweeping through there at one point. Where did these guys come from? Who told them? God.
Through the later rounds, though, and through free agency, like.
Yeah, I know. And you're lucky. Like Trent Brown's a 7th round pick. So, you know, how do you get that lucky twice, you know? And Trent Brown, nobody messes with Trent. Trent pancaked a dude tonight. Wasn't he stretched out on the sidelines in pain? You know, and I wait a minute. Didn't Trent knock DJ Swearinger out? Remember DJ got? Oh no, DJ was out there punching Pierre Garçon, trying to punch him out because he couldn't do nothing with Trent. DJ Swear is such a poop, but I really do not like that individual, man. So, Trent Barkley and Joe Stanley, we need somebody else in there to match that kind of power. So.
Yeah.
We'll get it. Because we got scouts everywhere, man.
Solomon Thomas was eating, too.
Yeah, it was. You got a sack tonight.
Stud, dude.
Yeah.
He'll be a stud.
He'll be all right. Solomon just needs seasoning. He's going to be all right. I still want a badass.
He could be like a senior in college right now. He has a whole bunch of potential.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going to get better and better. I still want a badass out of the SEC, though. And next year, I'll either an edge rusher or something, man. But give me a tough guy out of the SEC, and let's get real here. That's what I want. I want people to be scared.
Yeah, we do need a Leo.
Yeah. Give me a monster, please. And if they get him in the first round, I won't be mad.
Usually I'm so skeptical about it, but they showed up today. Tart,
Broski, he's developing.
Robinson.
Yeah. Jimmy Ward is starting to get into that role. Jimmy was on a lot of plays today, a lot better than he was last week. Jimmy just needs time. He's having his preseason right now. Because he missed all the preseason. Mm-hmm. Didn't he miss a couple of weeks of the season? So Jimmy Ward is just now getting into the season. So in 2 or 3 weeks, Jimmy Ward that boy might be scary, man. Woo!
Yeah.
He was smoking today. I loved him. Him and Tart.
He was.
Well, Derek, let me see. Hey, Derek, come on back Monday night, man. Monday Night Raw. I'll be looking for you, okay?
All right, then.
All right, bro. Have a good night. And there's Joe. Yo, Joe out of Fresno.
Hey, Ronbo, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing all right, man. You know how I was always arguing,
Finally.
Man. Yeah,
Finally.
Yes. We got a QB that knows what he's doing.
Came true.
Yeah. It's an amazing thing.
Man, it was the other day when Hoyer got hit really bad, and then he went off the field and CJ came in. I was like, oh, please keep CJ in the fucking game. And finally he came through today. So
and Hoyer still didn't believe it.
This is bright. And I'm honestly, I see us winning the next game now.
I do too, because their whole mindset's going to be different.
Sorry?
Yeah, because the 49ers' whole mindset's going to be different. They're going to come in there knowing they're supposed to win that game. We're at home. The Cowboys are having issues. There's no reason to lose this game.
I know. And on top of everything, CJ is athletic, and that was, you could see that today, it became a factor. It was 3rd and 10 or something.
We hit Arik Robinson,
3rd and 11, and he scrambled for 14 yards.
Oh, that was nice.
And freaking just pick up the first down. Yeah. Hoyer never did that.
No.
Never.
Well, he did his one touchdown on the year. Against the Rams. That's the only time, though.
Man, try something,
Yeah. Don't just stand there.
I absolutely hate that. But
and Kyle did too today.
Solomon played a good game. So.
Yeah, he did. He made one mistake, but anybody would have committed on the same way, though. That was just a brilliant move by that was a veteran move by Cousins. If that had been Reuben Foster, Cousins would have been laying in the dirt about 5 miles deep.
Oh yeah,
but
if Foster was playing, we would have won that game.
Yeah, because they were killing us underneath. It's like
Brock Coyle.
Yeah.
Every single play he got beat underneath, and then everyone else was covering downfield, and he was the only person back there, and he just couldn't catch up.
Yeah. But they say they like Brock Coyle.
He was simply out.
Would Navarro Bowman done worse than that, though? That's the thing. Would he have been worse than Brock Coyle today? Hard question, huh?
That's the thing. But what really factors in is you're paying Navarro Bowman
$12 million.
$6 million. You're paying $300,000 to Brock Coyle.
Oh, please tell me he's getting more than that, please. He's got to be getting at least $1 million.
Brock Coyle? I don't think so. Isn't he
Isn't there a league minimum?
Maybe he gets $700,000.
There's got to be a league minimum. He's not a rookie. You could be right. I'm gonna look. I want to see. I want to find out because they post everybody's salaries up.
He's not a rookie, but he's on a
he's a special teams guy.
Yeah, one of those undrafted players. So I don't believe he's
if he's
anywhere near a million.
No, you're right. If he's undrafted, he's not going to be. The league minimum does not apply to him. You're right.
But you were saying earlier that we need a guy from SEC to play.
Yeah, give me some SEC
Check
guys.
out Arden Key.
Yeah. What's his name?
Arden Key.
All right.
He's like 260. He's kind of like Alden Smith.
All right.
And that's the guy I want on the outside. It's like freaking.
So he's about
it
six.
just pisses me off how we never get to the quarterback.
Now, no, I mean, Solomon got in there finally, but I'm wondering why? How come only certain teams we can get into the backfield? Because the minute you get that kind of guy, we're supposed to be dropping running backs in the back. Samaje was getting away with all kinds of things. That other guy, how come they get to run like that? And they drop Carlos in the backfield. See, those are the kind of guys I want on our team. We ain't get no penetration
and
or
once
nothing.
we have that premier outside player, then people would have to double team someone on the outside as well.
And then we become more effective. Exactly.
Yeah, because Buckner will have like one-on-one matchups if that happens.
They're double teaming Buckner now.
If you leave the guy on the outside. Sorry?
They're double teaming Buckner now. That's what pisses me off, and still nobody can get in. I said, you know what? Buckner's holding down two guys, and you guys still can't get in there? Come on.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have one guy who demands double teams out on the outside, who will win every one-on-one matchup, then, they would have to double team someone on the outside, and sometimes Buckner is there, sometimes he's there. So it would just be more fluid on defense.
What's that guy the Cowboys got?
Would just work better.
What's that guy the Cowboys got? He does a good job with that. I don't know if he's a second-year player.
Mac McKinley?
Not McKinley. This is Dallas Cowboys. There's another guy, and I didn't even notice him last year, but he's the guy. I think he leads that team in sacks. I think we're gonna have to deal with him next week.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yes.
I believe.
I want me and DeMarcus Lawrence. They can't do nothing with him because you're preoccupied with a couple other players on the line. And DeMarcus is on every play wreaking havoc. See, that's what I want. I think Solomon could be that guy, but he needs a little while longer. But, we need those kind. I want that kind of player. Damn it. So, but we'll get it. Next year, they're looking around. They'll find. These guys know what they're doing. They'll find people. So.
But Trent Brown, man, he made that key block for the Carlos's touchdown after the fumble return.
Smeared that dude.
That was awesome. He blocked number 98, the freaking big white dude. He was coming in for sacks again and again.
Bam!
I was so happy he got his ass laid out.
Trent is just amazing, man. He does that every game. Trent pancakes somebody. Can you imagine 355 pounds coming down at you? I don't know what the distance, but you multiply the distance times speed to get the pressure.
Right.
Trent Brown coming down on you about, I'd say at least 30 miles an hour. That has to hurt.
Yeah, bro. I've faced a guy who was like 300 plus pounds, and that was in high school.
How'd that feel?
So
could you breathe?
You hate that. It's simply like.
Because for a few seconds you can't breathe.
I would just wouldn't line up and have him go and then go around him.
Yeah.
And it's just like that's just unfair for the defensive lineman.
No, it is. There's that because if he falls, it's ridiculous. There should be a flag on him for putting all that weight on him. You can actually kill. Especially when we're kids like that, you can actually cause some serious damage like that, man. A 300-pound dude falling down on a kid, 15, 16, 17. Come on, man, get up off of me. So I know.
I know, man. Crazy.
Hey, tell you what. I'll be see you tomorrow, Joe, and have a great day, man.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bro.
I'll be back, man.
Looking for you. Uh-oh. Well, it's a big show. It's a big show on tonight. Joe, come on in, man.
Boy, do I have some stuff for tomorrow night.
Oh, that's going to be rough in here tomorrow night. But Trey sort of like cleared path for himself tonight. He said a little bit about Cousins, but he didn't get carried away with the love. He messed more with Bowman and some other guys that he predicted be leaving the team. So, but we're going to get his ass on Cousins tomorrow.
couple of things. First of all, we have a little bit of breaking news. The Raiders' car just broke down again. They're now 2-4.
He was out there? Wait, they put Carr out on the field?
What was that?
They put Carr out on the field?
Yeah, he was out there today, and threw like a couple of interceptions, I think. But
it's too
anyways,
crazy?
There's a new Star Wars. There's a new Star Wars movie that's coming out, and I have the perfect name for CJ Beathard, CJ3PO, because he looks like
I like that. CG3PO. Great name.
CJ3PO.
CJ3PO. You know what? Because we got to come up with some names for CJ, man, because CJ's going to be a killer. I can see right now. And Mike, he came in, he was not really solidly prepared.
He doesn't move. And
I mean, he wasn't really prepared for this. I mean, he didn't know he was going to be playing tonight, though. I'm so impressed with him. And he comes in and he just really assumes the job and does a good job too. Wow.
And one of the things that impressed me the most was him going back to the sidelines to look at the tablets and see what plays he messed up on and fixed his corrections and everything like that.
Isn't he amazing?
One of the things that I noticed is he didn't release the ball enough in time. He just took the sack, and I noticed they were giving him pressure again, and he just took the ball away. He didn't take the sack that time. So
he'll get his
that's
timing.
what I really like about him.
Yeah, his timing will get better. And remember, he's been working on the practice squad. So you figure next week he'll be working with the ones. They'll work on that timing issue. And his timing might not be perfect next week either. But in 2 to 3 weeks, this kid's quick. I can see right now. CJ doesn't take long. He probably knows that playbook pretty well too, because I heard he likes to study. So you know what? We may have something special here.
And that is exactly why I like college pro style system. That they get used to being put in right away, and don't feel pressured or don't panic or anything like that. They just know what they're doing because that's what they're used to when they played in college. And so
coming out of the pro system, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm a CJ fan. I'm a huge CJ fan. I had no idea. I thought he'd be ready maybe toward the end of the season. And for sure, challenge time, Hoyer will be in deep trouble by next year. But here in the 5th week or 6th week, he comes out there looking like that. Whoa, what do we got here? So I'm ready. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. One more thing. I have a little message to to Brian Hoyer and Luke Falk. You boys will be baristas at Starbucks coming by the end of this year. So we'll leave it at that, and we'll pick it up there from there on tomorrow night. So.
All right, so good stuff, man. Be looking forward to seeing you, man.
Take care.
Well, it's a big show. It's a big show all tonight. Tell you what, tomorrow night, if you haven't got the Ronbo Sports app and you just happen to check this out, you don't know. Get the Ronbo Sports app. It's absolutely free. All the instructions to join Red and Gold Radio. You will not believe the entertainment value. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, we have a crazy good time. And you heard me giving people names. People are taking on, the reason why we take on the genre of, we're the WWEs, we're WWE Radio 49er fans, right? So people come in with their own names and personalities of who they like to represent. I'm still looking for a John Cena type. That's almost Hulkamaniac, but somebody, if you want to come in and be John Cena, that's still open. And The Rock, that's still open too. Hey, let me go and check and see if anything over here. Okay, one man highlight really wants T.J. Watt. A lot of people wanted T.J. Watt in the draft. I was so hardcore on getting Corey Davis. I didn't even pay any attention to anybody on defense. But T.J.'s doing a good job. Aaron Sheeks, can I get a B-Day? Wait a minute. Where's this coming from? A B-Day song? Can I get a B-Day song low? Another, you want a number 2, another 2 birthday song? Give me a rhythm, birthday song to my main man. They call him the Sheik. Why? Because he puts that hammer lock on anybody to clean their clock. Happy birthday to you, to the Sheik. Sheik, you don't make me sing, Sheik. You're making people crazy. Hey, is that Freddie on the line? Freddie got no audio. Freddie running around the baby, a lovely child. Freddie, you haven't got any audio. Freddie probably can't hear me either. Freddie, we can't hear you. Freddie, you might have to go back and get step one, and because I can see you, but I can't hear you. Freddie, can you hear me? Freddie, maybe Freddie has bad reception. He's coming.
No, I'm here.
Oh, there you are, Freddie. Freddie. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, who's that lovely child next to you, man?
Oh, this is my baby boy.
Yeah. What's his name?
Defo.
Yeah. Little Devo.
Yeah.
Freddie.
Yeah, we were watching the game together.
It's good to see you, Freddie, because you're coming in just in time when things are starting to get better. I can see right now, if that kid could play like that tonight, wait till Kyle Shanahan really coaches him up next week, man. I can't wait to play the Cowboys. Buckner coming back. Yeah. And also Reuben Foster should be back next week. I got a whole feeling that locker room's getting ready to light it up.
Yeah, it's like the announcers were saying, it was like a new spark of it was a spark,
Yeah, it looked like
changed everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was an exciting game,
All our games are that way.
We find our way to shoot ourselves in the foot.
Absolutely.
An exciting game.
The referees find us a way to shoot us in the foot, too. That ref did. I don't know why the refs decide to get in and start determining whether we win or lose. They love doing that.
There's always some weird stuff. I mean, we got gift wrapped at that TD. I mean, let's keep it real.
Yeah. Did you think?
Was down.
But wait, but Freddie, wait. But he didn't have control of the ball when it down, I mean, Ray was giving him hell. The ball was joggling all over the place. But you're right. It was definitely a questionable call, though.
Yeah, I mean, we got it. For all the calls that don't go our way, sometimes it's nice to get that freebie,
Yeah, we deserve that,
Sure. Yeah, it was a nice freebie, and oh man, the future's looking bright. My wife is new to the country. She doesn't really know football, so I was kind of telling her. She was like, "Oh, why are the Niners always losing?"
And what can you say? I mean, I don't know how you explain that.
I was like, I told her, "Hey, you know what? They're gonna be a great team. maybe another year or two, and they're gonna be back on top."
Oh yeah, because look at the guys running the organization, man. Them dudes don't play, man. They will get rid of if their mom is on the team and she's messing up, she's gonna get cut. The 49ers are not fooling around anymore, man.
Yeah, they don't care, and I mean that's the way it should be. I mean it's a business, and they gotta make football decisions, and unfortunately sometimes they gotta cut players that we like, but if they're not producing the way they're supposed to, they have to get cut.
That's the nature of the business. Yep. Yeah.
I actually was not expecting Bether to come in until maybe after the bye, but
everybody.
I'm glad he came in now. I mean, obviously, that was a big question. A big looming question. What can Bether do? He went out there, and
now we know.
Hopefully he's not a fluke, and next game he comes in and does something nice.
And Freddie, he's gonna have his moments, and that's when I just hope 49er fans don't get all over him every time he makes a mistake. Oh, he's a bust! Don't start with the bust. Let him play a minute, because I know the bust word is coming. They'll say
he's gonna be up and down. He's gonna get interceptions.
But he needs time to grow.
Yeah, that's just the way it's gonna be. He's gonna get picked off. He's gonna make some dumb plays, but he's gonna learn, and obviously he has an idea of what Kyle Shanahan's trying to do with the offense. And once we get some pieces around him, or even if it's not him, this it almost seems like I have a feeling that this season's gonna be a whole kind of like a whole preseason.
Oh yeah, a long preseason, exactly. Because this guy's gonna
be. They're trying to figure out what they can do, what they can't do.
Who's staying and who's leaving. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Arik Amrstead. Hey Freddie, I got Arik Amrstead. I got him as a trade piece. He's a first round draft pick. I can get something for him. Eli Harold, maybe I can get a 5th round or 6th round draft pick. I got some guys I want to move. You know what? I'm getting attached to Carlos Hyde again. Carlos showed a lot of heart tonight. They're trying to trade him. You already know about that though, right?
Yeah. I mean, he was active in the passing game. They were just Bether was getting the ball to him, and he was making moves, But
Bether missed him a couple of times. It wasn't his fault. So I say, let's pump the brakes on getting rid of Carlos. I kind of think I want to keep him. Everybody's already looking at Saquon Barkley. I mean, Saquon, man, unless you want a 1st round running back, and they're never going to do that, you should just go ahead and wait a minute, So.
Yeah, we could keep him. I mean, obviously, what they're doing, they're playing the inside zone for him and everything. So
yeah, we still need that stretch zone. I mean, for Shanahan's offense, you do need that guy. But I don't know why they're not working. Brady can run the outside zone stretch, and we'd have them both covered. They don't run him that much on the outside zone stretch. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, like I said, I have a feeling that Shanahan's just using this season as just. It's kind of like a 16-game preseason. He's
I know
what he can do and what he can't do, and he's just kind of running practice with the guys. Hey, this is what we're going to be doing, and every time he does different.
Well, Freddie, I tell you what, man, I wish you know where we're at Monday night, man, at 7:00. I wish you'd come on in and join us, will you? I know you're a busy man now, and you got little Buckner next to you, man. It's got to be pretty. Yeah. But if you do get a few moments, we'd love to hear from you.
I had to sneak off right now. I left my wife shopping and I had to run out right now.
Cool.
She made a left, I made a right. And then
she doesn't know where. Just call the police. My husband stole my baby. They ran away. Freddie, great to see you, bro. Talk to you later, all right,
brother. Yeah, if I could get on one of these days for your radio, I'll definitely get on, right?
I'd be looking for you too. You know it. All right, Freddie. Have a good night, man.
All right, for sure.
All right.
Peace.
Well, I guess we're about to say goodbye because you know what? It's been a long, fun day, and we got to get used to this because being a 49er fan right now, even when Hoyer was screwing up, every game came down to the last couple of minutes. Isn't it amazing? Every game we played so far. Nobody can say 49er football is boring by any stretch of the imagination. We keep coming right to the door. What should I say? But we can't come in, We're still outside. Hey, let me in. So, you know what? I got a feeling the winning's going to start soon. And I said, watch the 49ers turn this around in the second half of the season. So, anything can happen between now and then. I don't know how many they're going to win, but they're going to win some games in the second half of the season. Today was too close. Too close. And, coach up CJ and get him a little bit ready. You're working with the ones next week. I want him to get him he's got to get some Marquise Goodwin because there's your speed receiver. All right, Arik Robinson did a good job for him today. CJ's he's gonna do a better job with the field. He's gonna be able to look around because I didn't know he was at that level yet. So again, I want to apologize. I was worried about him. He came in and he did good. Go CJ, and if you try to tell me about it, you're right. All right? Hey, let me quick look here. Oh, remember to hit like. And we got anything here? Oh, man. Oh. Rogusti, I do like Carlos, but at the same time, I definitely think we should trade him. It's time to move on. We've already got rid of all our other vets. Why stop with him? But is Carlos really a vet? Carlos is like in his 4th year? Isn't he in his prime? Depressed Niners fan. I like Hyde, but having Saquon Barkley would be better. Yes, Saquon is, man, that boy can play, man. And Rogie Steve is working on a Redskin, apparently. One man highlight, remember this, I can deal with a rookie losing that growing pain, but Hoyer was reached his peak. And it's more like Valley, so yeah. Yeah. Tell you what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut out. And I guess, well, you know what? I don't know if we're going to be able to do, it'll be a little while before we set up Rewind. Actually, we don't have a Rewind. I forgot. We missed last week, didn't we? So I tell you what, I'll be looking for you tomorrow on Red and Gold Radio. I'll tell you what, fam, we are moving in the right direction. You have a great day. Look to hear from you tomorrow. CJ!